of the voice of the WGC back in the building. There's some pretty big rumors flooding around the WGC, courtesy of Hip Hop Gamer.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yes, and we mean a really, really, really small grain, like a speck.
I wouldn't even say a small grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I would probably say the whole damn thing, the whole damn can of salt. To be honest with you.
Okay. A lot of y'all have probably already seen the news or rumors, but if you haven't, let's dive in. Or if you have seen it, you just want to hear how we feel because you know it's the realest channel in the entire WGC. You've been waiting for our input on this. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward till about. You wanna watch the whole thing or just fast forward till about 1 minute?
It don't even matter. I can't see shit nowhere.
Oh yeah. No, I'm joking. Alright. We got down. Alright, there we go. You can see this shit?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Bet. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into this, man.
Yo, what's up? You rocking with the GOAT of the game, Hip Hop Gamer, Hot 97 to 660, GGL, Global Gaming League, baby. Now look, WWE 2K25, breaking news. Now you remember I did an interview with my man Brian, right?
What's one feature that you didn't get a chance to do or make happen in 24 that y'all are at least having strong conversations about now with a high chance of it making it in for 2K25 along with that Rock entrance, bro, for the final boss?
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, the Rock, the final boss. I mean, he sits on the board at TKO now. So, I mean, we got to give him his entrance, dog. He's the final boss, you know what I mean? So, of course, yeah. Although, you know, obviously we haven't announced the 2K25 yet, but if we were to do one, you know he's getting that banger of an entrance. I love it, man. It's like inspired by like Black Adam even. I love the callbacks to that. And as far as, you know, something that was potentially, you know, gonna make it in 2K24 that didn't.
Here's what I gotta tell y'all. I got a lot of friends in wrestling, and CES was amazing. So I'm here to confirm and tell y'all that WWE 2K25 has officially took a page out of NBA 2K's playbook. What do I mean? What am I talking about, Hip Hop Gamer? What I'm talking about is WWE 2K25 will have a universe. When I mean a universe, I mean a real universe you can walk around in and play in. Yes, you see how NBA 2K has the neighborhood and like how NBA 2K has my city and everything like that. You can walk around and meet up with people like the whole life of an NBA player. Yes. That is coming to WWE 2K25. You will be able to walk around the whole city in WWE, meet up with people, wrestle people, everything. It's here. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for the WWE 2K25 like in a way that you've never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is about to be the best 2K25 like ever. This is about to be the best WWE ever.
I'm having a meeting about that later on today. And unfortunately, I got to keep it close to the vest, but I can't say that it's match related. And it's something that I am a strong proponent of, and I'm doing my best to try to get it in. It'll be a first for the franchise and probably one of the most unique type of matches in terms from a visual standpoint. So, but it requires a lot of, you know, heavy lifting and rethinking about how we do certain things because we've never done them before. But at the same time, you saw what all the fans saw what we did in 2K23 with the introduction of the War Games match and how well that came together. So, I mean, I think this team can do anything, and I'm really hopeful that we'll be able to pull this off.
Graphics look better. Gameplay is even more fluid. You know what I'm saying? And guess what up? Guess what else? You have intergender gameplay. So you're gonna be able to see.
Okay. We're gonna finish this up, but I'm just going to stop you right there, big bro. Not only did homie just say that we're gonna get a city, but homie just said that we're gonna get intergender matches.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When was the last time we've had an intergender match in a WWE video game?
No, as a matter of fact, hip hop gamer, did you hear this? Did you hear this come out of the mouths from the people on the WWE 2K development team? Yourself, partner.
I'm just curious, like, where are you pulling this information from, my guy? And like, don't get me wrong, I ain't no hating ass nigga. I'm not hating because, hey, for those of y'all who don't know, bro, I've been watching this dude since I was a jit, bro. He been in the game since what, '08, with this gaming journalism stuff, and you didn't even get the intro. You didn't even get the intro, bro. Those of y'all who was there, you know, hey, what it is, hip hop gamer show, and what it is, hip hop game. I was there, bro. You can never take that shit away from me. I was there. So yeah, I'm not no hating ass nigga. I'm just saying, where are you getting this information from? Because 2K didn't say it. The next maker didn't say it. It's literally just you and only you in your bubble just saying, hey, look over here. Hey, everybody. I have exclusive 2K25 news that nobody else has. Where are you getting this information from, my guy? I just want to know. That's all we want to know.
That's really where I'm lost at. Like, you're telling me that somebody on the 2K team, Brian Williams especially, really just gave you the sauce like that? I was like, hey, man, hey, we got my universe now. Hey, we got intergender matches now. Were you back there and you saw them physically in a match on 2K25 playing intergender matches? Like, did you actually see this for yourself? Did anybody in that company talk to you, whether it was in person, over the phone? Anybody that you got connections with? Did any one person come up to you and tell you this shit themselves? That's what I want to figure out. Because you don't have this information just because. Like, either somebody gave you this info or you're just speculating and you just feel like that's what's going to be in the game. But for some odd reason, you posted this video and made it seem like this shit is actually confirmed. Like, that's why I don't understand. And I'm telling everybody to take this shit with a grain of salt, man. Because unless he really got the sauce for real from somebody, bro, this shit is not confirmed. This is not official. So don't get your hopes up. Stay level-headed with this shit and expect nothing more than a cover reveal, which it seems like we already know the cover. But don't expect anything more but a cover reveal and maybe a trailer, potentially a trailer. And don't even expect a trailer. Don't expect to see any kind of gameplay. Just expect a cover reveal and maybe they just talk about it. Keep your expectations low. That's all I got to say about that, for real.
Like, for real. Who else is in the chat? What up, DJ Milk? What up, Big On? What up, Coco? What up, Montaigne? What up, DJ? Yeah, let's continue.
You know, like Jade pick up the Undertaker or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or Goldberg is gonna spear Bianca Belair or something like that. It's about to get real crazy. Real crazy. You know what I'm saying? We about to see the Stone Cold Stunner on everybody, literally. So we got intergender gameplay now as well. So that right there is gonna be crazy too. Yeah, WWE 2K25 is aiming to be the best. And now that we have a whole universe to run around in and play in, just like the NBA 2K, My City, My Neighborhood introduction, this is going to be a WWE you will never forget. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Get ready for the Bloodline. You talk about a showcase? Get ready for the Bloodline showcase. And this one is going to be very different from the other ones because they bring in everybody. So, yeah, it's crazy. And remember I told you about that video, my man Brian? Take a look.
But I tell you what, though, once we get the green light, and once we start talking about maybe the next games and everything, I definitely would love to talk to you about it, and I'll let you know this is what I was talking about. Hip Hop Gamer, this was that thing.
Bro, I can't wait. And listen, I'm glad you said War Games, because after I seen War Games and played War Games, y'all can do anything. There's nothing that you and your team can't do after experiencing War Games, bro. So all I'm gonna say is this, yo, Brian, I love you. I hope this is the mode that you was telling me about, talking about. But yeah, breaking news, WWE 2K25 will have the same thing that NBA 2K25, has and stuff like that. And that's that new city, you know what I'm saying?
Now, for those of you that are really listening to what he is saying right now, if you didn't just catch what he said towards the end of the video, he said word for word, hey, Brian, I hope, keyword, I hope this is what you were talking about.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? And then he mentioned a My Park version for wrestling games, basically an open world for wrestling games. But he also said, I hope, right before that sentence. So this is not confirmed. He doesn't even know this shit. He's literally saying, oh, I hope this is what you're talking about. But then how are you going to say, I hope this is what you were talking about, but then say, oh, it confirmed? Like, it doesn't make fucking sense. You can't say, I hope, and then say confirmed and official all in the same video. Like, which one is it? Like, which one is it? Because if you're not, come on now, like you really just put your rep on the line with that video. Like, you were better off not making that video, bro. Because if this shit comes back and none of this shit is the case, this shit is coming right back to you, back to you.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, Hip Hop Gamer, I fuck with you, bro. Trust me, I fuck with you, bro. Like I said, I've been watching you since I was a jit. I fuck with you, bro. But yo, you fucking with a community that's pissed off right now. You fucking with a community that does not want to hear shit that is not true. We only want things that are confirmed, and we want only things that are going to help elevate this franchise. If you going around telling everybody there's going to be intergender matches, something that we haven't seen in ages. If you going around telling everybody that we're going to have a city, something that was exclusive to NBA 2K, something that we've been asking for ages. And if none of this ends up being true, I hope you realize that everybody's going to flock back to your channel and be like, yo, what was this about? Because it's not only you making a video about it, it's not only you putting a tweet out about it, but it's also you going toe to toe with individuals that are trying to say that you're lying. So basically, you're doubling down. You're doubling down, buddy, and you're basically saying, oh, yo, my mans, come back to this shit on the 28th. And look, I'm going to zoom in for y'all too. Check this shit out. I'm going to zoom in for y'all too. So y'all know where to go if this does not end up being true. Okay, check this out. Okay. Little Miller 221 ask your cover movers. I said your cover movers. Holy shit. Man, what am I on right now? Your cover rumors that isn't confirmed. I'll just wait till the 28th when the game gets revealed. And then he replies, this is Hip Hop Gamer himself. He replies, actually, I confirm, bro. I don't do rumors. I do facts. See you on the 28th. God bless. So then Little Miller replies, it's funny how everyone who is covering 2K25 right now with this city rumor mentions your name and says, take what you say with a grain of salt. And you're not very credible whatsoever. So if quite a lot of people are saying this, then that says it all. Prove that you can confirm it. And then Hip Hop Gamer replies, guess you're new to me, but I've been breaking stories since 2008. No worries. You'll soon see. Take care. Much love, dog.
Boy, I pray to God that this really happens, bro, because I'm telling you right now, when the 28th gets here, and not one fucking thing that he said in that video is confirmed, bro, I'm personally coming to this video comment section. And I'm about to give him my 2 cents, bro. Because there's just no way that you sit there and you say shit like this. Like you literally said, "Oh, I hope this is what you were talking about, Brian," and then said, "Oh, it's confirmed." Then he goes to the comment sections and double down and say, "Oh, it's confirmed, bro. I don't do rumors. This shit is real." Like, all right, bro. So we finna hold you very accountable. Like, I don't think you realize the prison that we've been in when it comes to these wrestling games for so long. And for you to sit there and say some shit like this that a lot of people would honestly like to see in a wrestling game, as long as they do it right. Because the closest that we've had to anything like this was Road to WrestleMania, which damn near the whole community wishes we will get back. So the closest we're gonna get to that is the My Park, which could potentially even be better than Road to WrestleMania. It just depends how they do it. It's all about how they do it. But if you're gonna put this kind of news out there that people have been wanting for a long time now, ever since 2K took the license over, bro, if this shit does not work, if this shit is not real, your whole fucking, all of your credibility, your whole rep is tarnished when it comes to this community, bro. Like, I don't think you realize the gratitude of what you're doing right now. Like, I damn near would tell you to just go back and delete that video off your channel, bro, just for your own sake.
At least, hey, bro, if you came out tomorrow when you said, "My bad, I got a little too ahead of myself. The news is not true, but stay tuned to the 28th. It's gonna be fun." If you came out and said that, hey, cool. But the fact that you doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on this is like, hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, don't fuck with me. I'm that guy when it comes to this journalist shit. The 28th, I'm going to prove your ass wrong. The fact that you doubling down and telling people to come back on the 28th, all right, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You walking on hot, bro. You walking on thin ice, bro. You're walking on hot water. You're walking on boiling hot water. You're walking on fish grease right now. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Seriously, he said, seriously, why would he make it up? Sad face. Crazy work y'all doing. Crazy work who's doing? Crazy work that we're doing or crazy work that he's doing? I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that real quick before I even respond to that.
Yeah, like what?
So, is it crazy? Is what we're saying is crazy? Or is what he's saying is crazy work? Like, which one is it? Go ahead and elaborate that so we can give you a proper response.
Yeah, like real talk. I got a feeling he's talking about us because I just scrolled up and he said, "Devil's advocate is everyone doubting because he black." Motherfucker, why would I want to tear a black man down?
Where is that at? Where is
bro,
that shit at?
I don't know if you know, but my nigga.
Where did he say that?
Oh, bro, scroll up. Bro, we're black too. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
I mean, bro, you don't realize that we're black too, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like
come on now. Like let's not make dumbass comments.
That's what I'm saying. Don't make this a race thing, bro.
Come on, bro. Like
don't race
we're
bait,
black
bro.
ourselves. Like let's not pull that bullshit ass race card, bro. Like you don't see our profile picture. You don't hear our voices, bro. We're clearly fucking black. So why are we trying to tear down another man's rep based off of his own color? Like let's be real. Let's make sense. Let's think before we speak. Let's think before we type stupid shit in the comment sections, because this is not the place to do that shit in. Let me just tell you that shit right now. This is not. That's
what
I'm
saying. Like you're not finna paint us as no niggas in this community that just hate all black people. You're not finna paint us as those niggas in this community, bro. You're not finna do this shit, bro.
Like
that's the shit that really be fucking people up in the long run. You're not finna paint us as that shit, bro.
So let's just be real now. Like you made that stupid ass comment, so like, come on, like, bro. No one in this fucking, ever since 2K has had this license, can anyone name me a time where somebody just had breaking fucking news for this game? Literally anyone outside of Next Makers? Can anyone tell me a time where that's actually happened? And I mean breaking news, not no minor shit, like breaking news. Like this would be breaking news. He said, why? Because everyone is so quick to judge Buddy or Budfee, whatever the fuck he was trying to type.
Bro, it's not even about being quick to
no one's
judge,
judging, bro. No one's judging, bro.
Bro, go back, bro. Like, I don't think you're listening to what we're saying. I literally told you front and center, like, bro, you probably don't even know about this guy, bro. I was watching Hip Hop Gamer when I was a jit, bro. I just told you. I was watching this motherfucker since I was a jit, bro. I just told you that I fuck with him. How am I hating? All I said was, I hope that this is true, and it's going to be fucked up if he just came up here, made this video, and lied to everybody. Because you don't do shit like this, bro. You don't do shit. Go ahead.
And people lie about shit. I don't know if you noticed, but if you look around the community, people make bullshit ass, clickbait ass videos all the time. Like, bro, who's that one dude? The Real Twitch, bro. Damn near all of his videos are fake, bro. Literally. So there's people in this community that makes fake ass videos, fake rumors, all for the clicks, all for the subs. And for some weird reason, people actually believe the dumb shit. But I'm only assuming that maybe just it's a very young audience that watches his channel that will actually believe the shit that he would say. But I'm just saying, bro, if you don't have the source, if you don't, I mean, obviously he has sources, right? He personally knows these developers and all that shit. So that's the only credit that I would give him. But for him to come out and break news that groundbreaking, because that's actually some groundbreaking news. That's a big deal for wrestling games to get that kind of fucking game mode played into the game. That's a big deal. So you're telling me, and it's common sense, you know what I'm saying? I doubt anybody on the 2K team was like, yeah, bro, you got the green light to go ahead and fucking confirm it. You really think anybody on that team gave him the green light to go out there and confirm that shit? Come on, let's just be fucking real about it. That would be like, he would literally be burning bridges if he went out there and did that shit on his own. And I highly doubt he got the green light to go do that. If you didn't watch the video, when we just played it back, he literally said at the end of the video, I hope this is the mode that you're talking about. He said, I hope. So that means he doesn't even fucking know. Come on, you have to fucking listen.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know why you're trying to sit here and race bait like we're not black ourselves. Like, we're not trying to sit here and tear a black man down and ruin his reputation. All we're saying is to sit here and say something bold like that for clicks and for engagement.
And bro, did we even say he would? I don't think you're listening again, bro. Because he sat there. He just said, "Oh, well, it's stupid to automatically assume someone is wrong." First off, am I tripping, or did we ever say he was wrong, or did we say take this shit with a grain of salt? You know what I'm saying? Hold your expectations,
bro,
and don't fall for this shit yet. Like, if you want to believe it, cool, but just don't get your hopes up. That's not saying he's wrong. We're saying, hey, man, take it with a grain of salt. Keep your expectations low, because he's literally the only person in the entire community, not the next makers, who actually can see the fucking game whenever they fly the asses out somewhere to go play the game, test it out, give him feedback, whatever. He's not a part of that program. He is not a part of that shit, bro. He's literally he just has connections with the gaming industry, with people in the gaming industry, which just so happens to be people on the team of 2K. He doesn't play any role in the game. He doesn't fucking go out there and be fucking doing whatever. Maybe he does. Maybe I'm wrong with that part. But as far as we know it, when have you ever seen Hip Hop Gamer drop any videos on about 2K in the last 10 fucking years? He just comes out of fucking nowhere and just confirms some crazy shit. So we're not sitting here saying he's wrong. We're saying, hey man, this is what bro said. But hey, take it with a grain of salt. Don't get your hopes up. Just keep yourself level headed, so you don't, you know what I'm saying, when the 20th gets here, you don't feel massively disappointed, because at the end of the day, no one has spoke on this or confirmed it but this one guy who just popped out of the fucking woodwork.
Yeah, like Montaigne. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't know how long you've been involved with the WGC. I don't know how long you've been playing WWE games, but you have to really pick your sources carefully, and you have to really pay attention to where you get your information from. That's not saying that he's lying, but we're just saying that we hope that it's true and take it with a grain of salt, because it's just weird how he's the first one with the scoop and nobody else has it. Nobody. And if you go, just think of how big that shit is. Pause. We're not talking about Jacob Fatu being DLC. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about them bringing back the I Quit match. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a whole fucking virtual world where you can walk around in like NBA 2K. And we're talking about bringing back intergender matches and not splitting it up anymore to where women can play with the men again online. I don't think you understand how big and how monumental this shit is, bro. This is nothing to play with, bro. This is nothing to play with or joke around about. This is why we're saying we hope that it's true. Because, hey, we're going to tell you right now, If it ends up being true, guess what? We're gonna be the first ones to be like, hey, credit to Hip Hop Gamer. He broke that shit first, because if you look around, nobody else is saying that shit. You don't hear a peep from the next makers. You don't hear a peep from 2K. You don't hear a peep from the wrestlers. You don't hear shit from anybody except Hip Hop Gamer. So he broke it first if it ends up being true. And guess what? He also just, pushed himself in the door further and made him an even bigger household journalist name. Because now when 2K26 comes out, people are going to be like, oh, let me see what Hip Hop Gamer has to say. So it's a win-win situation for him if he's right. It's not any hating shit, bro. You got to get that shit off your chest. You got to get that out your thick skull, bro. It's not no hating shit. It's not no racism. How are we even racist against him, bro? This is our brother. Like, what are you even talking about, bro? I hope he continues to be successful. I hope he, continues to get major endorsements, maximizes his revenue. Of course, I want the best for him. It's not no hating shit. It's just we have been through enough bullshit with this multi-million-dollar company. We have been fucked over too long with this company to sit here and all of a sudden, because Hip Hop Gamer comes out of nowhere and be like, yo, we getting this, we'd be like, oh shit, man. Yo, look at this. Like, nah, bruh. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit back and we're gonna wait till the 28th and we're gonna see if we get that shit or not. That's all there is to it, bruh. We're not saying he's right. We're not saying he's wrong. It's just a waiting game, bro. But that day is confirmed, January 28th, as you can see right here. The day is confirmed by 2K themselves. This is the real official 2K page. So make sure that you're there, because we will be there.
Bro said, I'm just saying, people been lying for years and nobody in the community came at anyone like this before. What? What?
What are you talking, bro?
What?
Oh,
all right, first and foremost, all right. So we're just gonna speak on the WGC, right? The wrestling game community, because this is the community that I would say we're heavily involved in. This is what we based pretty much all of our content off of. So we're gonna speak from the wrestling game community. Since 2K has had this license, there hasn't been any crazy well, everything's game breaking. There hasn't been any crazy like breakthrough year rumors coming around. 2K hasn't had any news where, oh, this is going to change the course of wrestling games with this one new mode right here. We haven't had that until now. That, what I'm saying, that is being rumored. And we already know 2K's track record is pretty fucking bad. And we've been at 2K's necks for a minute, even when it comes to things like these servers. When, you know what I'm saying? Oh, when bro was like, "Oh man, we have a dedicated team who's always looking at the servers, man. Just they're working on it. What happened? 2K24 happened to be the worst game ever when it comes to these servers, and we were at they fucking necks. But in regards to a rumor like this is not an ordinary rumor. This is literally something that could actually change the course of wrestling games when it comes to WWE. Hell, as a whole, because I don't think there's no wrestling games out here in the world that has open world like this. So this could actually change the course of wrestling games for the foreseeable future for any kind of developer. This is not some small ass fucking rumor. So somebody that's literally never covers wrestling games, never puts videos out for wrestling games, no nothing, just comes out of fucking nowhere, out of thin air, when literally no one's talking about that. He just, out of nowhere, just drops a video and says, hey, bro, this shit is confirmed. Intergender matches, open world, all that crazy, all the shit like that. You damn right, we're going to come at his fucking neck. Because that's not some ordinary shit. Well, intergender, I mean, whatever. That's cool. But that whole fucking open world shit, that is not nothing. That's not minor, bro. So yeah, we're gonna be at his fucking neck, bro. Because that's like, you can't just come out of nowhere and say some shit like that and say it's confirmed and expect us to believe you when you're not even in this community, bro.
That's
so
what
yeah,
I'm saying.
Everyone's gonna sit there like, let's just be real about it. I've seen other channels comment on it too. Even they themselves say, hey, bro, take that shit with a grain of salt, or straight up, I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. And that's the approach we're going to take. Now, me personally, I would love to have that mode in the game. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if it's online based, I would love that shit. Because that means they would have no choice but to work on these fucking servers, or that whole mode is going to be a dud, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? But for someone to come out of thin air that has no ties to this community whatsoever, bro. I mean, yeah, he might have ties to developers, but you're not actually a part of this community just because you know people that work on wrestling games. That doesn't make you a part of this community.
And I'm gonna go ahead and correct you right there, Montaigne, because just know that Unstation TV always got them fucking receipts. So I'm about to make your ass look stupid right quick. You're trying to say that nobody comes at nobody like this. Okay, I'm gonna take you back 1 year ago when I had to get on this motherfucking dude, this bunny dude. He comes around every single year with this fake ass shit. So check this out. 1 year ago, he got exposed. Somebody basically tricked him into thinking that he actually had ties with 2K, and he tricked him. Like, bro, he got his ass bad, bro. Look at this shit, bro. It was so bad that he took an average office picture and acted like he worked at 2K. Look at this shit. Hey, so I know you were a bit skeptical about me working at 2K. I was able to sneak a pic right quick of one of our offices on the outskirts of Sacramento called Peachtree. You can't show anyone this pic though. And look what he says. Awesome, bro. I look forward to an exciting year with you. And this dude said, likewise. This dude just admitted to trolling one of the biggest two called 2K insiders. This is what we're saying. A lot of fake shit goes around this community. You just gotta, sift through the bullshit and find the real shit. And it's so funny because we called his ass out since you want to act like nobody calls these fake motherfuckers out. We called his ass out and look what happened. We got blocked. Mr. Montaigne, nobody calls the fake shit out. Look what happened to us. We called the fake shit out and we got blocked. We don't tolerate no fake shit over here. We don't tolerate no bullshit over here. This might be your first time watching Unsanctioned TV, but just know this is the realest channel in the WGC. You're not going to find nobody realer, my guy. It's as real as it gets, buddy. And look at this shit. Look at this shit. He said that GTA 6... Look at this. He said, expect a full reveal for GTA 6 last year, October or November. Did y'all see anything about GTA 6? A full reveal in October or November? Did y'all see anything? Did y'all see anything?
Y'all gotta realize, man, like these people be posting this type of shit for the views and the clicks, man. Like that's all it is. But like I said, we gonna see if this shit is real, man. Like, if the 20th rolls around and everything he said comes to light, that shit was real. Hey, I'm gonna give him all his fucking props, and I would immediately make him credible. That'll make him credible as fuck in this whole fucking community if this shit comes out to be legit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But like F1 boy said, bro, like I said it too, like, bro. He doesn't cover wrestling games. So the fact that he just came out of thin air with some shit like this, you damn right the whole community is going to be skeptical about this shit. We don't have a reason to believe you.
That's what I'm saying.
Like come on now.
Like you got to realize, bro. People, like, we live in a society, we live in a trendy ass society where you got to catch the lightning in a bottle. You got to catch it while it's hot. So whatever's hot at that time, guess what? People are going to gravitate towards that. There's people who have never played a WWE game in their fucking life. They're going to start covering that shit and they're going to dip off and never even play this shit or play this shit for one day and then duck off because it's trending at that time. You got to realize we're in a trendy ass society. This is the buzz. This is what's trending right now. We can go out and say right now, WWE 2K25 is going to have the Inferno match, intergender matches. We're getting a city. We're getting that. Some people might believe us, and we can cook up a fake ass trailer right now and make this shit look realistic as fuck. Some people are gonna believe us.
I remember when I did that shit in the old channel, but I had to be knowing that I was trolling. But some folks were so mad about that shit.
Yeah, bro, it's like we can literally cook up some fake shit right now. So people are gonna believe us because people are that gullible, and some people are gonna say that it's fake. But you gotta realize that, Montaigne, like, not everything you see on the internet is true. Now, we're not saying that it could not be true. We're not saying it's impossible. We're just saying be very skeptical because you don't want a scenario to where you put all your eggs in one basket and you're like, oh my God, hip hop gamer, I appreciate you, dog, yada, yada, yada. The 28th comes, 2K drops something. You see the same exact shit you saw in 2K24. And you're asking Brian Williams and everybody, is there a city? Is there a city? Is there a city? And they reply, simple, no. You're going to be mad as hell, ain't you? You're going to be heated, ain't you? Because you got so turned up, you got so lit, you thought that shit was true, but it wasn't. So that's all we saying. It's just to stay level-headed, keep your head in a swivel, and just wait. Be patient. And actually just wait for 2K or a next bigger to confirm it. That's all.
But said, nah, I've been rocking with y'all since you left the crew with Kenny and them. I wouldn't say we left. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, but that's a story for another day. No comment. Anyways,
And if y'all watching this shit too, you know what I'm saying? Y'all vote.
Yeah, if y'all watching this shit, hey, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Go ahead and tap in. What y'all got to say about this? Huh? Sure. What are y'all 2 cents on this? 'Cause, hey, anybody can chat right now. We got 31 in the chat. What y'all got to say? Let's y'all 2 cents.
I was saying, let's get some.
Let's get this shit going. What y'all got to say?
What y'all think?
What y'all think?
What y'all got to think about this whole rumor mill bullshit that's going around? Like, let's get some more folks up in the chat, man.
Let me get a little bit of
y'all new to the channel, welcome to the channel, man. I'm telling y'all right now, this is the place to be. This is absolutely the place to be. 100%. I'm telling you.
What up? Oh yeah. What up, Leon? What up, Wolf Mo? What up, F1? Who else in it, bit? What up, Ancap? What up, Raj? Damn. What up, Pickle Tomato? I'm gonna just call you Tomato, bro. Anyways, let's go ahead. For those of y'all who have never played NBA 2K, you've never seen the city or the neighborhood, I'm just going to go ahead and show y'all a glimpse of what we have in store. Listen up, if it ends up being true, okay? NBA 2K25 City Tour, okay?
Cocoa Puff.
This
sounds like some strange GTA 6 concept.
This is what we have in store, okay? This is what we could potentially have in store. Just a huge, big-ass city walking around. You got the map right there, GTA style. You set your waypoint and everything. They got different things like let me go to this other video. Go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Okay, let me go right here. They got different things, like as you can see, he's about to stop in a little bit. As you can see, you got a hoverboard.
I can't with that fucking name, bro. That shit sounds like a generated Xbox gamer tag. But nah, bro said, can I ask a question? Bro, you can ask whatever you want, bro. Like, you don't got to ask us if you can ask that question, bro. Like, if you got anything to ask, bro, just drop that shit in the chat. And that goes for anybody that's currently watching the video. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? We a chill-ass channel for real. As long as you don't come on here with, like, you know what I'm saying, some stupid shit. Like, you good, bro.
But yeah, he on a hoverboard right now, just cruising. Like, look at the beach, man. Got a whole beach on there with the palm trees, just cruising. Look at this shit.
Oblivion_Nate. How would the city work for WWE 2K is my question. You think we could get a venue for different cities and countries? Honestly, like if this, let's just say hypothetically, if this shit actually was real, I don't think we're gonna get like different countries like that. I think that'll be something they build upon like over the years. But I think starting out, I don't know, maybe it could just be one big city, and then like as time goes on, they'll start adding like new cities over the years or whatever countries. There's a lot that could go into an actual open world wrestling game, and didn't you say that shit is online based too, right? So like, you know what I'm saying? It's automatically going to be an online mode. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot you can do with that. There's a lot of different approaches they could take. You know, I can't really pinpoint off the top of my head right now, but they can do a lot with this kind of mode in the game. And this mode alone could increase the shelf life of this game and keep people playing all year round. If we get constant updates, like how they be updating my faction all the time, but I would say scrap my faction and include the open world and give all those constant updates to this mode right here. You know what I'm saying? For wrestling games, let all those updates come to this shit. All the new shit comes here, but let us actually have the option to go grind for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us the option to either go buy the shit ourselves or we can go grind and get it, but don't make it a fucking chore to get everything.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say because in NBA 2K, I mean, it was straight when it first came through, but now like everybody's saying that this shit is like a chore. I don't want it to be that way, you know? I do not want it to be that way, but a couple of ways that I could see them doing this shit. Let me go ahead and fast forward a little bit. As you can see,
I mean, I can see Penta being. I can see Penta being in the game, just not on day one. You know, I think if anything, I think we'll get Penta like around like near that final DLC that drops in like I don't know, fucking October, September. Like he's gonna be in 2K26 for sure. But if he's gonna be in 2K25, I think he's gonna be a late DLC.
yeah, he's not
I think
making
we'll
he's
I
not
think
making
we'll
the
get
base
him.
roster, bro.
I would
He
say
is not making the base
he's
roster,
off
dog.
the bat, he's not in the base roster. Like you gotta think.
Yeah, he
Penta
literally
just
just debuted
debuted.
it. Like, come on, bro.
'Cause, like Penta literally just debuted yesterday. So 2K comes out in like a month and a half. So he's not him being in the base roster, that's automatically eliminated. So at the very most, he can be added to he can be added to a DLC that releases like later in the year. So I would say expect to get I would say expect to maybe if he's gonna be in 25, bro, it's not gonna be till like closer to the end of the year. And if not that, he'll be in 26 for sure.
Yeah. But reverting back to the previous question, you know, how would they do this? As you can see right here, we have I I I kind of feel like we'll kind of get what we see in NBA 2K, but they'll be replacing the NBA in the basketball terms and the basketball aesthetics with wrestling things, like how you see a Gatorade training facility. What do you think you'll see in WWE 2K25? You'll see a WWE Performance Center, right? I mean, it's common sense. Um, Let me see. As you can see right here, these little banners and stuff on the light post. I feel like those could be used for like advertisements of upcoming shows. Like imagine if like somebody was out the loop, okay? But everywhere they went around the city, they look at the palm trees, they look at the light post, they see a big ass billboard on a skyscraper. It said WrestleMania Night 1 live tonight, 8 o'clock. You know, that would be very helpful. What about this statue right here? Shout out to that boy Cole, Mamba mentality. What if we had different statues around the city of the goats? You know, what about if we had a John Cena statue, a Undertaker statue? What about a Stone Cold statue? What about a Ric Flair statue? You know, just going around the city. That'd be dope.
What about a Hulk Hogan statue? Let me chill out.
We coming for you.
Hulk Hogan.
And also to add on to that, you know how he's roaming around the city and stuff. He got to change to a hoverboard. Imagine if we had cool things like imagine being able to walk around the city and you could do like, different times and shit. Like let's say us two were in the same session, the same city. I could walk up to him and I could do a DX chop and I could run away around the city or some dumb shit like that. Or what if I could just walk up to him and I could just RKO his ass right there in the middle of the city, like just stupid shit like that, bro.
Bro said, "What do you think of Cody's new face model?" Yeah, his face model is definitely significantly better than last year's face model for sure, 100%. I'll give 2K like the graphics, like their graphics are great. They have great graphics, bro. But me personally, I could give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, gameplay is like priority over everything else in the game. The gameplay and stable servers. Like we're in 2025, so there's no reason for online servers to just not fucking work. You know, like if you can get on any video game, whether it's new or old, bruh. The online servers always work. They always function. So I would expect that same exact fucking treatment when it comes to the wrestling games. Like, there's no reason why these online servers should be complete dog shit. You know what I'm saying? So online servers need to be fucking top priority, side by side with the gameplay. So like, I feel like those are like the two main things that need to be center focused: gameplay, server stability. Like, without those two, your game is trash. I don't care what you put in the game.
Yeah. And continuing where I left off, you see they're going into a venue called the Yard, and as you can see, they got the graffiti and everywhere, giving that street ball aesthetic. What if you could take that approach with WWE 2? Imagine if we got like a callback to, I don't know, the ECW arena. Who wouldn't like walking into that badass arena one last time? Like, come on now, bro. Wouldn't like roaming around that arena. And I'm not talking about just walking in there. I'm talking about walking in there, walking up to the second level, walking back down, seeing, like, imagine if you could like walk around and that shit could be like an ECW museum. How fucking dope would that be, bro? You see the ECW original, you see Sabu, RVD, Tommy Dreamer. Like, how fucking dope would that shit be, bro? Imagine like they had like a, what's up?
I said that boy Wolf said, "Yo, did y'all watch the hip hop gamer vid? Boy, you done already missed a good little bit at the first 30 minutes for sure." But yeah, we watched that shit though.
Yeah, like, imagine if we had something like that. Imagine if we had like a WWE Hall of Fame room or like a WWE museum where they just got goats on goats on goats everywhere. You can like go up and walk to like a bust. If you like watch the NFL Hall of Fame, you see like everybody has their own bust, whatever. Imagine if you saw a bust, like it was a whole WWE museum you could walk in, and you walk up to one of the busts. Let's say you walk up to Andre the Giant. It had his birth year. He had his death year, his death date, whatever. It has his debut. It has his craziest match. It has his statistics, his height, his weight, all of that shit. How fucking cool would that be? And you imagine if like they had an extra layer to that shit where you can like press R2 after you like read his bio, and it had his catchphrase or whatever. Like, imagine if you walk to not Ultimate Warrior. Imagine if you walk up to Randy Savage's bus. Imagine you walk up to Randy Savage bus. You read his bio, the next thing you know, you press R2 and that shit says, "Ooh, yeah." Like, that shit would be so cool, bruh. Like, tell me I'm not cooking right now, chat. And let me add an extra layer to this shit. Not only would you have a WWE Hall of Fame, what if we had a WWE 2K Online Hall of Fame? How crazy would that shit be? Because check this out. If you look right here, this is your current overall. If you've played NBA 2K, you have to work, you have to grind your ass off, or you have to, spin a little bread to get this shit up. Right now, he's a 60 overall brown shirt. He's a level 1. He ain't popping on shit right now. He's nothing. He's a bot. He's basic. He's nothing. But imagine if you separated this shit. For the people who don't feel like going through this grind, okay, let them just create their 100 overalls and let them just cool out and just play whatever online. But for the people who actually want to get down to the nitty gritty, like he was saying earlier, imagine if you could like build up your superstar up to what you want him to be, and everything gain you XP or WWE Universe points, VC, whatever you want to call it, and you could just upgrade, and then you start to do matches in the city. You find some comp, and you got,
I was just gonna dive into that shit,
you got a level above, a level above, and imagine if you can go back into that venue, the Hall of Fame venue, and you can keep track of where you are, and let this sink in, because this is where this shit gets crazy. Essentially, this would be crossplay too, because check this shit out. NBA 2K now is crossplay. So imagine if you could walk into that Hall of Fame room and you could see yourself stacked up against everybody else. Look at this shit, bro. They got a whole trailer announcing that NBA 2K24 is crossplay. Look at this shit. So imagine that, bruh. Look at that. Crossplay is coming to new gen 2K24. Imagine that shit, bro. You walk into that room, you see the Xbox side, you see the PlayStation side, and then you just see the whole world, both of them combined. You get to see. Imagine you could like filter by rank like you could do on 2K14. You know, level 1s, level 2s, or whatever. Go back to the old shit, bro. Legend, blue chipper, Hall of Fame. Go back to that shit, bro. Because on NBA, what do you have? You have All Star, Pro, all of that shit. So go back to the old shit. Legend, blue chipper, Hall of Fame, Phenom. Go back to that shit. You already got the blueprint. All you gotta do is execute it, 2K. Imagine that, chat.
Oh yeah, like I was saying before, like being able to grind from like level 1. But we've had several conversations like this off air, bro. And it's like, I love a world like this where crossplay is a thing. The servers are actually stable, and I mean stable as fuck. And you're able to grind from level 1. And like, let's say like they boosted off of like, you know, popularity level experience, like how you could walk around the city, and let's say you could go to an arena or whatever and try to get booked. But if your win-loss record is trash, you know what I'm saying, or if you're just not, you know what I'm saying, like let's say you gotta start off right. You start off, you gotta grind. Let's say you go through NXT or something like that. Like everyone starts NXT, whatever. They got different arenas you can go to, or they got like a little indie arenas you can go to and really grind your teeth, build up your XP, build up your stardom, win-loss records, all that shit. And the further you level up, the higher of a chance the bigger the opportunity you get for, maybe, let's say you can get a phone call, right? Let's say they call your phone up. Like from my rise, right? They got a cell phone and shit in there, right? Getting phone calls and shit. You can get a random call from AAA. It's like, hey, bro, I've been seeing your work. I want to offer you a contract. And then you can, then from there, you can actually move on to the next level. Go to the Performance Center, get your reps in, go to NXT, get your reps in, and have actual matches with people and shit. And everything matters. Win-loss record, all that shit fucking matters. The star rating matters. All that shit matters. Everything. Like, bro, you can't tell me that shit would not be hard as fuck, bro. Fucking loser leaves town bullshit. Like, imagine some shit like that, to where you having an actual match with another player in NXT or in the main roster, and it's like, hey, if you lose this match, you're getting booted from NXT. Your ass is going back to the fucking Indies. And if you lose that shit, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You will lose XP, you could lose a level. Your ass is going right back to the fucking bottom. Like that shit'd be crazy as fuck. And I would personally love to see something like that. And I highly doubt we'll have all that shit, or at least off the bat, but that shit'd be fucking dope, man.
Oh yeah. And imagine like, okay, because if you've played NBA 2K, you know that there's certain logos that people have online. You know, like you see an NBA logo, people are like, "Oh, I just played against I don't know, I just played against Jalen Brunson or whatever." You know what I'm saying?
But imagine you could form teams too. Like you can like meet up with people out there in the open world and shit. And y'all can become allies and form a tag team and go to the indie circuit and compete, build your tag team record up, get championships and progress, go to NXT as champions together and all that. Like, imagine that shit. That shit'll be fire as fuck. Like, bro, we need all of this. Like, I'm telling you, like this mode, if they could just like take all of this shit and incorporate it at some point or another, this is gonna be their lifeline. It's not gonna be my faction. It's not gonna be my career. It's not gonna be my rise show. None of that. This is gonna be the mode that's gonna have people playing this game year around, bro. I'm telling you, if they incorporate shit like this year after year, if we get this mode in the first place, I'm telling you, this is what I'm gonna be on. Like, I'll probably be on this more than actually just playing regular online matches, bro. Like, this is gonna be what will hook me into this game if we can get this in the game and they actually deliver it properly. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared though. I'm truly scared for 2K to even include this mode and actually pull this shit off their first time. That's the shit that got me scared, because the game is already broken, bro. Like, let's not forget about how broken this game is. Let's not forget about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to be excited, it's cool to fantasize, but we know how bad the servers have been for as long as they've been. We know how bad the game has been, how broken things have been. Fucking patch 1.6 comes around and wipes all of our data away. Like let's not ignore all the problems that we already have. On top of them, including a mode like this, because imagine your ass is you're deep into this open world this open world shit, right? You done leveled up, and all of a sudden 2K drops a patch, boom, your data's wiped. You got to start all over. Like, bro, I would be fucking pissed, bro. So there's a lot of work that 2K still needs to do on top of including this whole new game mode. Like, so let's just not forget. Let's not forget the problems at hand that we gotta get in control.
Oh yeah, and like I was saying, like with the logo integration, like it's basically easy to point out people like, you know, they had Twitch logos, they had YouTube logos, they had 2K logos. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If there was a way that we could apply somewhere for a YouTube logo, so that shit could pop over our heads, people could know, oh shit, we playing against Sensation TV. Like that shit'll be dope. Just like as you see right here with Paulo Banchero. He plays for the Magic. You can see right there the NBA logo. Imagine if you was in a session and you see a WWE logo. Imagine how crazy that shit would be. You was playing against your favorite superstar. Cause you know damn well if we get a city, you're going to see Xavier Woods' ass online. You know you're gonna see him. And it might be a couple of times a week. So imagine that shit, but you just browsing around the city. Oh, that's Xavier Woods. Oh, that's Kofi. Oh, that's Jey Uso. Oh, that's Roman Reigns. Because they got the WWE logo on their head. Yo, how dope would that shit be, bro? That should be crazy.
Yeah, he has a point too. He said, I don't think we get city mode until we get next gen only. And that's also how I feel too. It's like we're talking, let's be logical. And this is another reason why I honestly don't think we're gonna get this, right? No, he said he doesn't think city mode is going to be a thing until we get to next gen consoles. Now, didn't they say that shit? Isn't that what is it? What is it? Next gen only, right? For new generation consoles for PS4 and shit. But that was, obviously that was like a year ago or whatever for crossplay, right? But look at 2K right now. If you're on Xbox One from the last generation, you can't even play online against people that are on the series. So let that shit sink in. If you're on PS4, you can't even play online against people that are on the PS5. Like the servers are completely separated. So that means they're gonna have to go in the system, combine all the servers together just to make that shit work. First off, like, come on now. The servers are literally separated. It's already not crossplay. And you can't even play with the next generation console even if it's the same fucking platform. So that's another reason why I would not see this happening.
I mean, I wouldn't really say that because, bro, NBA 2K25 is still releasing. It's still released for the fucking PS4 and for the goddamn Xbox One. So if they can get that shit still supporting last gen, why the fuck can't we?
That's what I'm saying. But it's like but when it comes to 2K and the wrestling games, it's still supporting previous consoles. But like I said before, if you're on Xbox One right now, if you're literally on the first generation Xbox, if you're on any Xbox console that's not the series edition, you can't play with anybody online that's on a different console. You can't even do that. Like, you can both have an Xbox, but if you have an Xbox One and he has an Xbox Series, you can't even play online together. Like that alone is a red flag, bro. So it's like, so unless they plan on changing that shit with 2K25 and they finally combine the servers that we've been asking them to do for fucking forever, bro, that's off the bat, that's not gonna happen, bro. Like, come on now.
But I mean, crossplay on NBA 2K25 is only limited to current generation. So why can't they just implement it the same shit, the same way they do that shit with NBA 2K? I mean, it's common sense.
But are they gonna do that same work to where if you're on let's say it's not crossplay, right? Or let's say it is crossplay. Would Xbox players, would Xbox One players only be able to play with PS4 players? And then Series players can only play with PS5 players? That's just fucking stupid. And that's really that's more work that you have to do. That's more work. And 2K doesn't seem like the kind of company that wants to put in a lot more work. Like, I mean, it's like that's the only other logic. But I was, and that sounds fucking stupid because you're splitting the servers completely in half. So it's
Bro,
like,
I look at it this way. The fucking PS4 and the Xbox One released in 2013. Do you really honestly fucking think that those goddamn consoles can goddamn handle a WWE 2K City compared to PS5 and Xbox Series X hardware? That's the way I look at this shit. Because it's one thing. Because it's one thing to support that shit. It's one thing to support, community creations. But for that shit to support a WWE 2K City and support CC, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's possible. I mean, because we already got crossplay when it comes to community creations. But like I said, it's a big difference from just being able to go download shit and actually being able to play with the opposing fucking platform. But I think right now 2K's biggest problem is going to be separate. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying, combining all these servers together. Because for ever since 2K came, ever since we got Xbox Series, ever since the Series and the P5 came out, they split the servers in half. And that's like the biggest problem right now. Like if you're on Xbox One or if you're on PS4, you cannot play with PS5 players. That's already an issue, and we don't even have crossplay. So if we get crossplay, what are they going to do about that? Like they're literally going to have to combine the servers, bro.
If I'm on Xbox Series X and you told me I can only play with PS5 players or Xbox Series X players, I'm cool with that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm cool with that. Like that's not a problem.
Because that's what's going to happen if they follow the same route that they do with NBA 2K. That's what's going to happen, bro. If they follow the same exact route.
But isn't NBA 2K though? I don't know. That shit did say next gen only.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like,
that's
bro.
How I don't know, because can't you play their games? You can still play their games online regardless on any console. But it's just like,
yeah, but I'm saying like there's a
cross-platform shit.
Yeah, when it comes to that, like that shit is only with Xbox Series X and PS5. So I'm saying like if they follow the same exact route, hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to leave some of y'all niggas in the dust.
Oh yeah,
it is what it
if
is.
they do that route, that'd be perfectly fine. That'll be perfectly fine. But a lot of people, boy, that shit.
A lot of people are going to be pissed off. 100% they're gonna be pissed off. But I mean, like,
but then that's also why I'm like, bro, you gotta move on with the times, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, shit's hard out here, but hey, bro. There's gonna come a time in life where you have to update these consoles, and you know what I'm saying. We've been on these Xbox One for a hot minute, Xbox Series at this point for a hot minute now. Like how do you think the OGs felt when we were on 360 and we had to move on to Xbox One and PS4? Like we had to make the jump. You know what I'm saying? Time's gonna keep moving on. You got to move on with the times, bro. So like, if that day comes to where the best modes are going to be on the series, which is the key reason why we keep saying, bro, it's time to leave this old generation shit in the past, bro. I personally think we're gonna get real progress once we move on to strictly being able to focus on this next generation shit. There's a reason why this crossplay thing on NBA games is strictly for the new generation consoles, bro. And there's a reason for that shit. There is a reason for that. Like we can't keep supporting the old generation consoles for 5 more years, bro. Like we can't do it. Like I feel like that shit is truly holding the game back from its true potential because they're too busy worried about the funds coming in still from previous consoles. But bro, it's been how many years, bro? Like it's time to give it up, bro. Like this shit it's holding the company back. And if we get anything of my city in a wrestling game, like I would definitely say, like, if they actually introduce My City for wrestling games with 2K25, this has to be the last year that they should have supported on old generation consoles, bro. So we can fully lock in with that mode going into next year.
Yeah, like, bro, January 28th, if 2K just randomly dropped a fire-ass trailer and that shit said at the end, crossplay is coming to WWE 2K for the first time ever. And then the fine print that shit said exclusively for PS5 and Xbox Series X. Bro, I wouldn't be mad at all. And guess what? That would urge a lot of people to purchase a new console because you got to realize, bro. I've seen it time and time again. Everybody's like, "Oh, they're not giving me a reason to get it. They're not giving me." Well, that's a fucking reason, isn't it? Isn't it? Once 2K gives them a reason to get that next console, they're gonna get that shit. But they haven't given them a reason yet, and that's what I'm saying. 2K, you got to start doing things that'll make people want to make that leap to the next generation. You haven't done it yet. If these versions are both too identical, and there's nothing that separates it, not even crossplay, then what's the reason? Outside of them just being outdated as hell, which they are.
And bro
My
said,
goodness.
for the people who can't afford next gen consoles, just just don't let them get the same features for PS5 and Xbox and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they can definitely do that. Like they're gonna have to have a whole separate team. Like I feel like that's gonna honestly, I think that's gonna be what's gonna push people to start buying. You know what I'm saying, to eventually upgrade. Like make your wrestling game what you really want it to be for the new generation consoles. And simply, like you said, bro, simply like if you're still on PS4 and Xbox One, you don't get all the upgrades. You don't get none of that shit. And the game will be significantly different if you're still on previous consoles. I feel like that's what they really need to do, bro. Like if they want to really push people to go ahead and stop, you know what I'm saying, upgrade their consoles, that's what they're gonna have to do. You know, that's already happened. When Xbox One first came out, 2K15 on 360 compared to the Xbox One that shit was massively different, bro. It was not the same fucking game. So that forced everybody to go ahead and upgrade to the Xbox One to get all the, you know what I'm saying, from graphic wise to whatever else they brought to the table. No, now don't get me wrong though, 2K15 was fucking trash, bro. 2K15 on Xbox One was hot ass. That was like their worst wrestling game next to 2K20. Like it was 2K20. That shit was terrible. And, it's almost damn near a tie. Like which for those of y'all that know, what was the worst game in y'all's opinion? 2K15 on Xbox One or 2K20? Because I really want to know. Because 2K20 was fucking awful, but 2K15 that shit was dog shit, bro. That game was hot ass.
Yeah, bro. Damn, like these leaderboards, man. Like imagine if this is all you got to do, 2K. If anybody out there at Visual Concepts and 2K is watching, you got the blueprint right in front of you, bro. This is all you have to do when it comes to leveling up in the city on 2K. Or no, I'm not even gonna say the city. I don't want no affiliation to the NBA. Call this shit WWE Universe, the WWE Universe. But yeah, this is all you got to do to implement ranking up in the WWE Universe. Legend, just like 14. Legend, Phenom, Contender, Star, Blue Chipper, Prospect, Trainee. That's all you got to do, bro.
I'm saying, like, they can really work on it. Like right now, like let's just be real, bro. Like there's only so much you can do with the graphics. Like I feel like right now, because obviously like the current mechanics and everything, this is going to be this is their foundation. It's been their foundation since 2K20 came out. So they have their foundation. They need to start incorporating the rest of this shit. We need these kind of leaderboards. We need a real ranking system. We need win-loss records. We need the gameplay to fucking be ultimately like fucking overhauled. We need gameplay that actually resembles pro wrestling and not a fighting game. If they're gonna include my city, everything we already talked about, we need most of that shit incorporated. If not all, obviously it's not gonna all happen at one time, but over the years, that shit needs to get incorporated into my city. We need the servers have to ultimately work. That's like the number one thing. The servers have to work in order for that whole game mode to even fucking work. If the servers don't work, that game mode is not gonna work. All of the fucking, as broken as the game is, and we get a patch 4 months later and it wipes all of your data. They need to get that shit figured the fuck out because nobody wants to sit there, grind their ass off in this my city shit, my universe, whatever they're gonna call it, if it's true. Nobody wants to sit there and grind their ass off from the bottom to get to like whatever, like a high ass level get a new patch, and then wipes their whole wipes all of the data clean, and you got to start all over. That's gonna get hella backlash. We can't have that shit happening. That shit needs to get fixed. It's like, bro, it's a lot of things that 2K needs to do, bro. Like we still have a lot of problems. Like I said earlier, like let's not forget about that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, like those, like we've given the positives, and we given 2K some ideas, but there's also a lot of negatives that come with this too. Like he was saying, one negative is corrupted files, because I've seen it time and time again on NBA 2K. You don't want a case where you grind your ass up. Oh my goodness, I actually did it. I'm a phenom. I'm a Hall of Famer. Because you know what people like to do? People like to race. People like to always be the first one. So like imagine if somebody was the first WWE legend on WWE 2K25. The next thing you know, they log in the next day and they got to make a sad ass video. And I'm sorry to tell y'all guys, but my data got wiped. You know how fucking sad that would be? But not only that, let's talk about the microtransactions. The city was cool when you first introduced it into NBA 2K, but what am I hearing now? Everywhere you look. Oh, 2K is greedy. 2K is this. 2K is this. The city is not fun anymore. It's microtransaction infested. I don't want it to be a case where grinding feels like a chore, but buying out of my wallet feels stress free. Like you did with The Rock with that $400. And I don't say stress free as in like, oh, I'm not going to feel anything. I'm saying stress free like it's such an easier path. I don't want to be sitting here and I see $100 to upgrade to level 50. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see that. And I think that a cool thing you could do to avoid being so greedy and so microtransaction infested. Let me go back to the city. Where's this shit at? God damn it. Okay. Going back to the city. What if you could like walk around and you could basically, you know how I talked about the WrestleMania advertisements and stuff? What if there was a show coming up? What if, Raw just passed? What if you could implement things like, okay, Raw just passed and Penta just had his debut? What if that same exact day or the next day, you could log into the city and you could get a unique limited edition Penta mask by just doing like 3 challenges? I didn't say swipe your card, 2K. I said 3 challenges, you get a unique Penta mask. How cool would that shit be? Give people a reason to keep coming to the city or the universe, whatever you want to call it. What if it was WrestleMania? WrestleMania is on the way. What if, because we got to wait a whole entire year to get those damn WrestleMania arenas. What if, while we wait for that arena, what if you could do limited edition challenges for, vintage, retro, historic WWE venues? What about that?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, if they're going to include my city, bro, I truly feel like my faction, they're going to have to scrap that whole mode.
Yes.
It's already, the majority of the community doesn't even want that shit in the game. Like, let's just be real, bro. No one, over half of the community does not want my faction. So if you're going to incorporate my city, scrap my faction, and all the updates that my faction gets, put that energy into this mode right here. And I would say give players an option, bro. Like, you can either grind your ass off for these, for all the upgrades, all the unlocks, or if you don't want to have to grind through everything, give us an option to buy shit and not overprice everything. You know what I'm saying? Have a very reasonable price. If you just want to go, if you want to, if you want to go walk to the fucking walk or ride a bike, drive a car or whatever to a shop, and then you go buy whatever you want to go. Imagine they had any just regular stores or a WWE shop building or some shit. You could just pull up to the building, go in there, and buy shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But even in that case, you're not just gonna buy shit. You know what I'm saying? They have VC. Yeah. Let's say you have to earn it, right? You earn your VC by winning matches, bro. You know what I'm saying? You compete against other players and you earn your VC by winning matches, either in there or like how it used to be on 2K19, bro. You literally can earn VC by
Do
playing
anything.
matches on or offline.
Yep.
Bring that shit back. Let us earn VC all throughout the game, and you can apply all of that into this mode just as well. So you can either earn your VC strictly through playing this mode. You can go on. You can actually go online in the regular play match or a rank match. Earn VC through that. You can earn VC through playing regular offline exhibition, and you can do all that. But let all that credit go towards. You can also use that same credit in a VC inside of my city, and you can ride. Like I said, you can hop in a car or whatever you want to do. Hop in a taxi, whatever. Go to an actual building and buy what you want to buy like that, or like I said, you grind and get your shit through my city. And you know what I'm saying? Give us the option to be able to do that. Or just straight up, if you want to just buy out of your pockets, you spend money straight out of your pockets to get it so you don't have to do all the extra shit. Let it be an option, but let it be a reasonable price. Give us the options to grind or to buy shit. And give, you know what I'm saying? Give us multiple ways to do it. Like that's right now, like my faction, that shit is not it, bro. That shit is not it.
Oh yeah. And they got like in NBA 2K, they got, wagering and all that shit. Like I said, I don't want to like, encourage gambling and all that shit, but I mean, hey, it's fucking 2025. Who doesn't gamble? But I mean, like I was saying, imagine how much content this shit would make because on NBA 2K20 on NBA 2K you can you can do wagers and shit. So if I put up 50k VC and my opponent puts up 50k VC and we're doing a 1v1 on the court, whoever wins that shit gets the grand total of 100k VC. Imagine how much content that shit could create. Let's say me and Wolf was going at it. Unsanctioned TV versus Wolf for 100k VC. That's content on content on content on content, bro.
Bro said, have a game version of FanDuel or DraftKings. Now, I highly doubt that'll happen, but that shit would be funny as hell. Like people competing, and you can actually bet your own VC on who you think will win to double that shit up. You can actually sit there and watch the match.
But
honestly, I would actually do that. I would do that a lot actually. Putting money in the line, like in-game currency on the line to watch. That should be funny as hell.
Yeah, because like I remember vividly. I don't remember what it's called, but I remember vividly it was on Madden. They had like these Western style card arts, and you could basically like predict who's gonna win the game. Who wins the game, how many yards, and all that shit. It was a few years ago, but yeah, it was basically a predictor, and each prediction you got right, you get some coins. Imagine if you had that same shit for WWE 2K25. Every single time they post a match card online for SmackDown, Raw, NXT, or a pay-per-view, you put that same shit in WWE 2K and let us vote on who we think is going to win. Whoever wins, you get X amount of VC for each match you get correct. And not only this, you add an extra layer to it. Who do I think is going to win? By what method are they going to win? Add some speculation. Add some other things. Are they going to use any weapons? How long is the match going to be? Is it going to be an interference? Take this shit up a notch. Because like I said, they had that shit in Madden. And I mean, you talk about DK all day with these stupid ass DraftKings pools. I mean, hey, why don't you do a WWE version of it? Like, come on, bruh. Predicting and getting coins, you're giving one. I'm going to say it time and time again. You're giving people a reason to dive back into this shit. Because that's going to be the main thing with this too. It's not just about greed. It's also about keeping the WWE universe entertaining. Okay? Because 2K, I don't think you realize, but you have a short cutoff. You have 4 DLC packs in total. After that, and after you play all the game modes, the universe mode, the GM, the My Rise, all that shit, people who don't play online, they get bored pretty fucking quickly, and there's a huge drop off. So with this game mode, there's going to be, a lot of things you're going to have to do to keep people, happy and engaged with this game mode,
And like he said, like we've said this shit so many times in this video. With my rise, my career, Showcase is ass. Let's just be real. Most people don't give a fuck about Showcase. There's a minority that actually like Showcase, but a lot of us don't give a fuck about Showcase. It's very boring. It's very stale. It's very repetitive. And then on top of that, they use real life footage on top of that and not actual, you know what I'm saying, using in-game cutscenes like they used to do. So it's like, bro, it's repetitive. Oh, get your superstar to moderate. Get him to critical. Hit him with a chair. Like it's boring. And even then, you can literally, the game comes out early March, right? That first week of March. You can literally beat Showcase in like 40 minutes. You can beat Showcase. You can beat my rise, whatever. You can complete my career in like that same month that shit comes out, if not the month after that. So by the time we hit the end of February, by the time we hit the end of like April, all the modes are done. What is there left to do? Universe mode is a fucking disappointment every year. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been clamoring for universe mode to get real fixes, and it hasn't. So with universe mode being broken, every other game mode being beat, what are you left to do? Play regular exhibition? No one wants to do that. Online is broken as fuck. The servers don't work. So a lot of folks don't even go to that. So what are you left with? You have no choice but to get a drop off. You get DLC, but I mean, cool. We got new moves in the game. Cool. We got new roster members in the game. Cool. But what are you gonna do with that? Go on universe mode that's broken as hell? That doesn't really work for real? Or play exhibition? We have nothing to do. So therefore, you have a drop off and your game is dead after 2 months, if not less than that. So a mode like this is like it's necessary. Yeah, 100%. This will keep people playing your game all year, going into the next year. Like, hey,
Yeah, like, bruh, it's not all about implementing this game or like you gotta keep the people entertained, bro. You got to. And like I said, the way you do DLC and you have that cutoff, do not do that shit with the city, bro. Don't, whatever you do, there should never be a cutoff for the city. There should always be something to do. Make this shit stay alive from March of 2025 all the way till March of 2026, and then you make it even better in 2K26. That's how you do it, 2K. Because if you just say, oh, here's a universe, here's a city, but you're not doing anything to keep it alive, guess what? It's just another great idea that just went to waste. And then you got everybody else pissed off again, saying that your game is ass, saying that your game is trash, saying that y'all don't listen to the fans and all that shit. So what are you going to do? That's the main question here. Is it true or not? Is it on the way? And if it is true, what are you going to do? How are you going to implement this game or this feature? What are you going to do? Because I'll take it up a notch too. I'm going to say one more thing. I'll take it up a notch. You know, we talk about online because a lot of people, they come to the channel or they just speak their mind on Twitter. They, like to bitch and moan. Oh, I don't like playing online. Oh, this, oh, that. They just don't like online. Well, guess what? You talk a lot about lacking a story mode. You talk a lot about, leveling up players. Well, if you like that type of shit, guess what? Look no further than the city. If you're playing against a level 0 or a level 1 and you're a level 1 too, guess what? It's kind of like skill-based matchmaking. People wouldn't have that much of a problem if you're both kind of like neutral rookies that don't really have that much moves equipped. You're pretty much basically both stale wrestlers. You're amateurs. Amateurs. I don't think people will have a problem with that. And let's say people are all leveled up and everything, and then April of 2025, you introduce some crazy shit. Imagine if you had, how Mortal Kombat has, Koth, King of the Hill. Imagine if we had a King of the Ring every fucking April for WrestleMania on the WWE universe. Imagine how crazy that shit would be, bro.
nah, not even that. We can add to that. What about the Royal Rumble, right? Imagine that shit rolls around and you can actually have a 30-man Royal Rumble and there's actually 30 actual real life people in my city in that Rumble competing for a spot at WrestleMania. Like, come on now. Come on, like let's talk about it. There's a lot of shit that they can really pull off with this mode, man. and turn this mode into like probably the best thing that we've ever had in a wrestling game. But like I said, it's all about 2K, and they got to have that real pro wrestling mentality too. To be honest, like I'm Brian Williams. We gonna need if this shit is real, we gonna need you to double down and really get in the fucking lab with this shit. Because I know you actually fuck with wrestling. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that shit in your hands, bro. I'm putting that in your hands because I feel like you're probably the only person on that team that really, really actually has a pro. You know what I'm saying? You're like you have your finger on the pulse. Like you know what we want, but it's all about, are you going to do it, or are the people that are above you going to let you actually put your mind, put your brain into the game and bring this shit to life? Like, yeah, we're gonna see, man. But keep in mind though, this is all fantasy. We're just we just
brainstorming. So hey, once again,
like,
we're not saying that any of this shit is true. We're just, listing our ideas, just giving our feedback. All we're doing is brainstorming. I'll give another idea right here. ANCAP just said, what about injuries? Yeah, I'll add on to that shit because that shit does happen in real life. What if I did 5 consecutive intense matches in the universe? And what if, my health was getting lower and lower and lower, and I refused to see a doc. I refused to get medical attention. I refused to do any training in the PC. I just continued doing matches because I wanted my quest. I wanted to continue my quest for the WWE Championship. What if we had online championships? And what if I got to my 6th match, but I was so bruised and battered that somebody hit me with like one fucking clothesline and I was out of there. It was like a squash match because I went up against a crazy super heavyweight who was at full health and I barely had anything and I was in the red already.
Yep.
Imagine that shit.
Oh, let's add to that injury shit, right? You know what I'm saying? You get hurt, you got to go to the doctor, right? You got to pay for the medical bills, that VC. You know what I'm saying? You got to have enough VC to to completely repair your body. Let's say your leg is extremely fucked up, and depending on how bad it is, the more it's gonna cost. Let's say like it's critical, right? Like, let's say your leg is in critical condition. That shit is booming red, fat ass red meter indication like your leg is pretty bad, and that shit's gonna cost you the max amount of VC. But let's say you only have enough to get it to moderate, to get it to like orange, and you're tiptoeing. You know what I'm saying? And you go to a match. Guess what? And let's say they actually get that gameplay right and make limb targeting matter. And let's say we got commentators, right? Let's say you win a match and the commentators call that shit out. The match starts and you already fucking like borderline lipping in the ring, or the commentators indicated, hey, this guy is working. He has a leg injury right now that could compromise him. Your opponent, he knows off the bat, oh, his leg is fucked up. Oh, I'm finna gun after that fucking leg, bro. I'm finna get him up out of here. Like that shit will make the gameplay way more immersive and really gonna make you be like, hey, I gotta get this leg fixed, or I ain't gonna be able to win no matches, bro. Every fucking match I go in and my leg's fucked up, they're gonna keep targeting my leg, and I'm not gonna be able to get no fucking win, get no W's going unless I'm just that guy. So unless you're really good at the game, hey, bro,
Exactly.
You better get that leg worked out. You better get that leg checked on, my boy.
And when I say online championships, I don't mean that there's only one championship that you could chase. Imagine if they did this shit like, let's say it takes, I'm trying to think of a magical number. Let's say it takes 10 to 15 wins, or you could even increase it to 20. 10, 15, or 20 wins to get your first championship. And let's say once you have that championship, you start to go on a run and you have it. Like, let's say somebody can click on your name and they could see, like, oh, he the real dude. Like, imagine if somebody can walk up to you in the city. Like, let's say, okay, let me rewind right quick.
Oh, yeah, he has it too. Bro said cash in. Yeah, like, let's say I got money in the bank coming up, right?
Yeah.
That should be crazy as hell. And like I said, it's my city. So, like, you could be in a whole different promotion. And anybody that's in that promotion, if someone has that belt to cash in your ass, just know they can have the option to come into that match and cash in and take your fucking belt. Unless you just that guy though, and you still going strong. But like, hey, like, just think about it. And like I said, limb targeting. Like, let's say your arm is fucked up, bro. Somebody cashed in on you, and you think you got a fighter chance. You put your ass in the arm bar and get your ass up out of there.
Like, let's say this was me right here, and this was you. let's say we stopped for a minute and then you clicked X to look at my bio. You saw, like, as you can see right here, it says slashing inside out creator. You do it for WWE. What am I? I'm a high flyer. You can see that I'm a high flyer, 70 overall, yada, yada, yada. Blue chipper, phenom, whatever. And then you click on my bio. I have already won my championship. And you can see, like, on the bio, 7 straight title defenses. And you can see, like, a flame next to it. Like, oh, shit. He's a real deal. That's who I need to go after. So it's like, you know, is that somebody can look at your bio, you know, oh shit, I got a target on my back. Like, you know how crazy that shit would be? Somebody like, oh, he has 50 title defenses. Oh, I'm going after your ass next. Like, how crazy would that be, bro? Like, come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Bro said, he said, what if you gain strength for every match? Yeah, you're gonna automatically gain strength. Like, the more matches you win, the more you can level up your person. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, let's say, like, if you're a lower tier guy and you beat someone that's like a high level, you will gain double the fucking attributes for that shit, and you can level up whatever you choose to level up to. Like, let's say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you can go in there and you can boost up what you want to boost up. Like, you're not just gonna move up. You're not just gonna move an overall. Like, you can go in there and whatever you deem more important for your character, you can boost up those particular stats. If you want to boost up your speed, guess what? You can boost that speed up as much as you know what I'm saying? And as long as you're boosting up your stats and getting your overall higher, like, that should be hard as hell.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you keep talking, but I'm gonna pan to a different subject in a little bit. This might be the
So what
last.
happened?
I said I'm gonna let you keep talking, but I'm gonna pan to a different subject soon. This might be the last thing I talk about. Let's see.
He said make number one contenderships actually matter online. Yeah, like number
Oh
one
yeah.
contendership. Like I'm saying, like with my city, like it's like I said, with my city, like I would like to have like an open world, but they have like different promotions. And then they have the WWE. Like you can get to the WWE, but you have to make a name for it. Like that's how I would like to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like how they got my rise, you got to go to NXT and all that bullshit in the Performance Center. Make it like that in the open world. You're grinding in the open world in the indies. They have like fucking dozens of different promotions you can go to. So you got all kinds. You have a shit ton of people in different promotions all across the city, and you just making a name for yourself, building up your platform, building up your credibility, building up that win-loss record, building up that fucking your XP, all the popularity, whatever, and you just grinding your ass off until you get the call from Triple H, and then you'll get a random phone call from Triple H. You know what I'm saying? Like the little the automated call they do in the game. You get a random call like, hey, I've been hearing about you making a lot of noise or whatever. I want you to come to NXT, whatever. And then you get that call up. You go to NXT, and everyone in NXT, now you got all them folks in NXT. Now keep in mind, like folks got to call NXT. They're probably kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? You can go to NXT, and now you're really getting up there now. And now keep in mind now, but you get to NXT, you're in NXT with a bunch of people that are pretty fucking decent already. Like you're not gonna get that call to NXT easily. Like you're gonna have to really work for that shit. So by the time you get to NXT, you're already gonna be in there with people that are like at least pretty decently leveled already. And then you got to scrap to NXT. Then you can get to the main roster. You get to that main roster, that means like your level is going to be already pretty fucking high. Like you're like probably around 87, 88 overall. So by the time you get to the main roster, like you're pretty fucking up there, and the competition is going to get way more stiff. It's going to get way more real by the time you get to that. Like shit
But
like that. I think that should be dope. Just something along those lines, something of that kind of context. Like I would love to see something like that incorporated.
hold up. I'm gonna add an extra layer to that shit. Like you just said, going up to the main roster. Imagine how crazy this shit would be, bro. Like you already made it through NXT, and now you have a choice to make. You don't just automatically get put somewhere. Imagine if you could choose between Raw and SmackDown, and this is your inevitable choice until there's like a WWE draft and you can switch brands. But for now, for the meantime, you are on Raw or you are on SmackDown. And imagine if this shit actually mattered like real life. Imagine like when we got closer to Survivor Series. Imagine you saw everybody in the city either rocking a Raw shirt or a SmackDown shirt. Everybody walking around the city. That shit would go so hard, bro. And also, let me add on to that. Imagine like they had like a screen that like constantly updated and announced like new WWE champions. Like imagine if you just won your first championship in like as I just said, target on your back. Imagine if you look up on the screen and it says, yada yada yada, Vic 7 just won his first singles championship, and you look up on the billboard or the screen and you saw that shit up there. That'd be cool, bro. That'd be cool.
And like being able to like, you can just walk up to a random person, and you can just approach somebody random as hell and challenge them to a match.
Oh
You will
yeah.
have a match, like, bro, that should be so fucking hard, like, bro. Like imagine, imagine you see the champion, like somebody's walking around and they got like they have a championship indicator over their icon, so you know, all right, this person's a champion. What the fuck? And you can go up to that person, and challenge him to a match or challenge him for the championship, and it's up to him whether he wants to fucking take that challenge or not. Like that should be hard. That should be dope.
Yeah. And let me add on to that shit. So let me see. So back in the day, you had this thing called the locker room. You know, you can go in there, you can edit the room lighting, the wall, the floor, the furniture, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. Well, for those of y'all who knew and who were there, you know that there was something similar in WWE 2K19. I said WWE, holy shit. In NBA 2K19 called My Court, where you could basically, you know, edit your own court and deck that shit out. Just imagine if you could, you know, buy a little property, or you could buy a major fucking property, like you was really living like on some GTA shit. You know, the higher your contract is, the more championships you win, yada yada yada, your deal gets bigger and bigger and bigger, just like real life. You can buy more shit. But you start off with this small little space. And you could, you know, put WWE posters on the wall. You could have, you know, a couch with like a box TV or, you know, a flat screen TV. And you could actually sit down and watch old. Imagine if you could actually link your Netflix account and you could watch old WWE content in the fucking game. How crazy would that be? You could have a ring in your room or whatever. You know, edit the turnbuckles and all that shit. Basically, like create an arena in the city. Imagine that shit, bro.
Let's take it a step further. What if on top of that, right? You can get you a TV and everything. Imagine you could do that. But you can from your TV, you can actually watch actual people competing in my city. My city in their promotion, you can watch them compete when they got a matchup, and you can sit there and see what's going on. You can study. You can study your opponent. Let's say like your opponent has a match coming up, right? Or you know you're going to try to challenge for the championship, and he has a match going on. You can go to your TV and just sit there and watch his match from your TV and study his ass, and you can see how he wrestles, how he plays the game. You can see what his finisher is, and you can actually sit there and study your opponent. That should be hard as fuck. That should be dope. But we fantasizing hard now. We dreaming big as hell. Just for 25 to come out and be the same game as last year. Now let me stop playing.
Yeah, let me add one more thing. You know, in terms of billboards, you know, this is a sad one. You know, I still think about this shit to this day, man. Rest in peace to that boy Kobe, man. Mamba for life. But yeah, imagine. I mean, like I said, I don't like deaths. I hate that shit, bro. But imagine if we had these type of things for the WWE universe too. You know, how cool would it? I'm not saying, hey, shut the fuck up. I never said death will be cool. Let me talk, okay? Imagine, you know, because you know in real life we get the 10 bell salute and all that, and everybody's just like, damn, you know, this shit's sad as fuck. But imagine if, you know, like we had billboards and stuff, you know, like, you know, just, you know, reflecting on the careers of these superstars. You know, you not only had the birth year and the death date and the name and, you know, a sad picture, but you actually had that their highlights playing. And, you know, what if we could all gather in front of that billboard and we can, you know, take a picture? You know, how dope would that shit be? Imagine how cool would that shit be, man. And I'm not saying, because 2K, you like to do this shit a lot, bro. Something happens and you like to basically profit off those superstars. Imagine, I didn't say swipe. Imagine if you gave away free gear in the city. Free gear in the city to honor those losses. Or you could take it up a notch and, hey, I'm just keeping it real, bruh. If you do want to charge, all of those charges go directly to the family, not to your pockets, 2K. But yeah, bro, because I see it all the time. You know, people were doing the ball violation and everything for that boy Kobe. Man, like, man, everybody, you know, uniting, taking screenshots and everything with their Kobe jerseys. Like, that shit was a moment, bro. You know, sometimes, you know, bonding with other wrestling fans, you know, taking moments to reflect, you know, that shit really goes a long way. So yeah, we could really make these losses and turn them into positive memories. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, with that being said, God forbid, I hope none of my favorites pass away. Let me knock on wood. I hope none of that shit happens again. Please don't. But yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Free gear for Eddie and Bray. Like, bro, don't just make us purchase all this DLC and all these additions and stuff. Like, man, make this shit free, bro. Make really honor that superstar, bro. Because constantly profiting off of their backs and everything that they brought into the company, I don't fuck with that shit like that. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Let us really honor that superstar, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Got shit. You got any more talking points?
I don't even know, bro. We covered a lot of shit. Like, if you talking about going in depth, like, tell me you seen a stream or a video like this, bro. That's what we say with a realist channel. You haven't seen this shit anywhere. You look at the numbers, bro. This shit is almost pushing 40 at goddamn midnight.
Man, what?
That's how you
I'ma
know
say
we
this.
preaching right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this too while we got it. I don't know when we gonna do another spaces again. I feel like we got some viewers in here that's probably new to this channel right now. I'm not sure, but while we got 35 viewers, for those of y'all that are new to the channel and don't know what the spaces is, so we host spaces on Twitter. So basically, it's an open chat. Anyone can join us watching live or whatever. You can join the spaces and you can talk to us about whatever we choose for the, you know what I'm saying, the subject to be. Like I say, for example, we host a 2K25 spaces, right? We'll host the spaces. You go on Twitter, you join, and we'll ask you questions, or you can ask us questions about what you would like to be in the game, how do you feel about the game, whatever, whatever. And you have an opportunity, and we do it live. We go live on YouTube, and we have an open space, an open chat on Twitter for our viewers and subscribers to come in and talk. You can actually talk to us about video games, whatever we're talking about. And that's what we do. We haven't hosted one in a while because, you know, people don't really be joining like that. But if you're interested in that kind of thing though, you want to actually voice your opinion out for everybody to see, you know what I'm saying? Feel free, hop in. We'd definitely like to do one. Hopefully, maybe we can crank one up for 2K25. We can host 25 spaces talking about this game, and you can come in and talk to us or whatever. So if y'all interested in that, let us know in the chat right now before we go off the air, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
one last thing. I know I don't like to talk about this shit like that, but it's just, you know, I don't like multi-billion dollar companies, you know, doubling down and trying to profit, you know, off of death. You know, I think, like I was saying, you can turn these moments into positive moments. How about this, 2K? Just imagine how crazy this shit would be if they just, you know, talk to Bo Dallas, um, and really cook some shit up. You know, we got this thing going on with the Wyatt Six. Imagine if he talked to Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, and he got some shit cooked up. Imagine if just randomly they didn't tell you about anything. But imagine if you logged into WWE 2K25 on October 1st and it's pitch fucking black in the universe, and then all of a sudden you hear this shit. How fucking crazy would that be? And imagine if they like turned the universe into like their own version of like a haunted house. Like, do away with all these like, you know, I mean, you could level up and all this shit, cool. But imagine if they just took all that shit away just for a month and just made this shit as spooky as possible in honor of Bray. No microtransactions, none of that shit. Everything free and just we get straight to the point. The universe is just a straight horror film. Imagine how crazy that shit would be, bro.
Oh, I don't know why they didn't do that this last year, but we mentioned that shit before. Like, bro, like the Bray Wyatt DLC, like that should have been like a whole theme, bro.
Yeah.
That should have been an entire theme, like straight up. Yo, that should have been free. Like I don't even why the fuck were people having to pay for Bray Wyatt when he passed away? Like that shit was dumb as hell. Like I don't understand that. Or am I wrong? And that shit was free, but best of my knowledge,
Yeah, man. Like
folks had to buy that. Like for what?
hey, all of them, bro. All of them. Eddie, Terry Funk, all of them, bro. Like that shit would be so cool. Like, you know how they have, hoverboards and scooters and all that shit. Imagine if you could ride around the universe with a goddamn Eddie Guerrero lowrider, man. I'll be smiling ear to ear, bro. You could have just imagine that shit, bro. You could ride around the neighborhood or the city, whatever, the universe with an Eddie Guerrero lowrider, and you could just be blasting your. Imagine if they had the whole WWE jukebox, every single theme song. You just riding down. People could see you. I lie, I cheat, I steal. That shit would be so fucking hard, bro. Like, come on, man. But yeah,
Man, hopefully 2K gets behind at least half what even if it's just like a fucking fraction of what we mentioned. Like to get any of this included,
that's what I'm saying. To get even any of this, even 5% of this included, is a long shot, bro. Like I said, if you don't do it this year, just to have the city in general, that'll be a huge milestone in WWE games. But if you're listening to this, or if y'all are listening to this, pass this information down, bro, because imagine we start to get some of these things as time goes on, because that's how you're going to maximize this game mode, bro. If you're just going to keep on doing the same shit that you do with universe mode, you're going to have the city 1.0, the city 2.0, the city 3.0, but it's the same shit that you had the previous year. It's not going to do anything but get people bored, and eventually people are going to start, falling off and saying that this shit is boring.
yeah, we'll see. But hey, this all goes back to hip hop gamer. You know what I'm saying? This shit better be real, my boy. This shit better be real, man. Yeah, you talking crazy right now.
Yeah, and it
We
like
gonna see, man.
like you could do a lot of things with this shit. Like I just mentioned, Bray. I mean, like imagine October is pitch black in the universe. What if I had the only thing? What if the only source of light? What if the only source of light that I had was either a lantern or a DX glow stick? Like how? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, bro, imagine
Yeah,
if you like
they could
chuck
really
a
do a
chuck a
lot, bro.
DX glow stick at somebody. Like that should
Like,
be so funny, bro.
hey, they can really do a lot, bro. Like they can base it like that. They can have fun with it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, have some wacky shit in there if you want to.
That's what I'm
Not
saying.
too wacky, but have fun with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot you can do with this fucking mode. Like this mode has so much potential, so it's not even funny. Like this mode could damn near be better than NBA mode, like for real. If they really want to fucking take it there, like if they really want to make wrestling games finally be as big as this basketball shit is, bro. This is literally the roadmap to that shit. This is the roadmap to that.
That's what I'm
We've been
saying.
saying for a long time, like we need these wrestling games to be just as big and all this content. This is how you gonna do it. This is how you gonna do it, bro. This is how you gonna get all the content creators actually posting actual real content and not Reddit videos and all this other bullshit. This is how you're gonna get your content creators, the next makers, to actually post real content, actual in-game content
Yep.
all over YouTube. Is by incorporating something like this into the game and actually going all the way with it, 100%, like no half-ass nothing. Because right now, the content creation realm of this game, it's weak. This shit is ass. Everybody uploads the same content, says the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Makes the same thing. It's like it's not fun. It's not fun. Like, nobody wants to keep watching. Oh, I just did 30 RKOs to Vince McMahon. Like, how many videos are we going to see like that in this community? How many Reddit videos are we going to see in this community? Like, where's the actual content? Where's the actual in-game content? We don't have that because the game offers nothing to give. This game doesn't have any real content. They don't have no variety to keep the community fed. But if you want to change that, hey, this is how you're gonna do it right here.
Yeah, like, and it's like I would just like I got ideas on ideas, bro. Like we got that shit on lock. Like, we was just talking about the Fiend and stuff. Like, let's talk about some vehicle ideas. You always saw DX with, like, army vehicles and tanks and shit. Imagine if you could, like, ride down the neighborhood. We talked about Eddie's Little Rider. Imagine if you could ride down the city with a goddamn DX tank, and you could either just ride it around and cruise, or, somebody could stand on top of it like they do here. And imagine, like, when you fire it off. Imagine if it did just like real life. When they're actually in the ring. Imagine if when you fire it off, it shoots in the pattern of an X. That shit will be so cold, bro. Like, come on, ideas on ideas on ideas. And like I said, just with the music, the same thing you do for Eddie. Like I said, the entire jukebox. Imagine me riding around with a tank. All you hear is Day Generation X. Come on, bro. I guarantee you, bro. Just how you see people making content about Fortnite when they add some new shit, I guarantee you, bro. If they just randomly added this, how much you want to bet, bro? Next makers will be making content, riding around the neighborhood or riding around the universe with the DX tank. I guarantee you, somebody's gonna upload that shit, bro.
Bro, it's gonna be that shit'll be endless content. Like that shit'll never stop, bro. This shit'll community will be going crazy if they
JBL's limo, yes sir. Shotzi tank, all of that shit, bro. Oh my goodness, the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh my goodness, the beer truck. Oh my goodness.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be that dude riding around that Undertaker about that motorcycle.
That Undertaker shop, bro. Like, come on,
cruising
bro.
in that bitch. I'm straight cruising in that. Every event, I'm rocking that chopper, nigga.
Come on,
getting
bro.
out of character. Yeah.
I mean, hey, just saying, AW5 ever you were able to ride around on Darby Allin skateboard. Hey, take it up a notch. Take it up a notch. This is how you really take it up a notch, 2K. What's up with it?
We'll see though. I'm gonna laugh my ass off though if we get around to the 28th, bro. And this is not even a thing. Like everything we talked about will be for no reason.
Boy, what? John Cena
I'm gonna
muscle
laugh my
car.
ass off, boy. I'm gonna come back. I'm a boy. I will laugh my ass off, boy. On that exact day, I'll be like, dang.
That boy
This
said,
whole stream for nothing. Maybe next year, right?
boy, what? Don't even just talk about this shit again. Just literally just post shit and be like, one day. But yeah, man.
Boy, we're gonna see, man.
Cena too.
Boy, hip hop gaming, but I'm telling you, I'm on your neck if nothing gets announced on the 28th, bro.
28th, bro. That clock is ticking.
Like, bro, I'm coming right back to your channel and be like, damn, boy, he let us down. Like, I thought it was confirmed. I thought you speak facts, not rumors. Like, you said it yourself. You should have said, I speak facts, bro.
Stone Cold ATV, John Cena muscle grudge, riding around with a goddamn Ford GT blasting my time. Oh my goodness, your time is up, my time is now. And imagine, like, hey, Cena, this is his last and final run in WWE. You could drop some limited edition merch. That'll make people, bro, limited edition merch for the WWE universe. If you log in and you do a couple of challenges, that will make people want to come back. It's shit like that, bro. Who wouldn't want to have one last piece of? I mean, I understand it's virtual, but who wouldn't want to have one last piece of history? Shout out to John Cena, bro. But yeah.
Yep. You can get a limited edition John Cena fucking attire when he came out for whatever. You can get that a limited time, and if you want to, you can sell. You can sell that shit off if you wanted to for VC. You put that shit on the shop, sell that shit if you want it, and let folks buy it. That shit'll be hard, bro. Like they can do a whole lot with this, and they can't say they can't, bro. Because what is this?
That boy Ace Thunder with that super chat. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. We don't give a fuck if that shit is $1 or $2.50. We don't care, bro. Every dono counts. Appreciate you, Ace Thunder.
It's January 28th. I want better. HLR and CAF. Man.
And make sure you hear, bro. January 28th, because whatever they drop, We're gonna talk about it. Best believe it. Whether they got a city or they don't, we're gonna talk about it. But if they don't got one, ooh, we hip hop gamer, your ass is
But
in
what?
trouble.
Hey, I'm not even gonna be mad at 2K because 2K never said shit
That's what
about
I'm
that.
saying. Hip hop
I'm
gamer,
coming
all
after
the
your
eyes are
ass.
on
I'm
you.
coming straight to your channel, bro. I will at your channel on the live stream today and be like, hey, this is legit. Like, bro, you wrong for that, boy. Like, you double down on somebody's comments and don't delete your video either when we get to the 28th. That shit is not confirmed. They don't mention nothing. They don't mention none of that shit. Do not delete that video. Do not delete that comment. Don't delete shit. Stand on your shit. Accept that you just took a fat ass L. And that's just gonna be that. And I'm gonna cook your ass too, live on the air, just for that bullshit.
Man. What if like this is the last thing I'm gonna say, bro, but it's like there's just so many things they could add, bro. So many things, and you could also tie this to WWE history. Like you could do it on this day, and you could be like head to the WWE Universe shop to unlock this item. Like, what if on St. Patrick's Day you could unlock the goddamn shillelagh? And what if not only you could have it, what if they did it just like a Persona card and they introduced Persona weapons? What if you could unlock this shit in the universe mode and you could actually use this shit in your matches, but only if you unlock this shit? But come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Y'all wouldn't fuck with that shit? And let's say it wasn't really a chore. Let's say that the challenge was win 3 matches or whatever. Like, come on now, bro. Reintroducing the shillelagh. When was the last time we've had that weapon, bro? When was the last time we've got to use that shit, bro? Come on now, bro. And who doesn't miss Swoggle? What if you could have a little Swoggle companion for a day on just specifically on St. Patrick's Day? A little Swoggle that could be right by your side.
Man, imagine you can get a manager too, like, bro, like. Imagine you got you a little shorty you done met in the city, you know what I'm saying? For y'all boys out there.
See now you see now you taking this shit up.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a little shorty, you know what I'm saying? She walking around, she got her wrestler and everything.
But
and
low key though, that's another idea. Like imagine if you could like meet a shawty. Imagine you could like meet just like a random shawty, just do it. It's on the same type of time that you want, conquering the whole entire WWE universe. And imagine if you could like form an alliance and you can compete for the mixed tag championships. Money.
But what?
Money.
Or let's say like you got a championship match and she could be your manager, but you know what I'm saying? She could be a manager or something, fuck around, and she cheats, she got them distracts the ref, calls motherfucker the belt. Hey. Or let's say like what if she has an option to turn? What if she has an option though? Like, but imagine you've been tearing the indies up, right? Making your name when you and your manager, and you get to the championship time. But imagine she just comes out of nowhere and boy just turns on your ass. Yeah. Like, come on, that shit'd be crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be mad as hell though. I'll be mad because everything's gonna have to matter. Everything's gonna have to matter. But boy, I'll be mad as hell.
Well, like imagine if you want like a 40 or a 50 match run, you holding onto your championship for dear life. The next thing you know, she sides with the other motherfucker and she costs you your championship. I'm not gonna lie, I would be heated, but hey, that's virtual storytelling right there. I would be heated, but guess what? That's gonna get me more motivated to get my belt back.
Boy, what? But imagine she got them turns in your ass, and next thing you know, you walking around the city, you see her on a motorcycle, on the back of the motorcycle with old dude. She they jamming that, roll it, blow the horn at your ass, just straight trolling your ass.
What intro would be lit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine if they had like different themes too. Like, imagine if they went above and beyond and not just on Halloween. Like, imagine like I was just referring to the locker room and the mic court. What if you could have like your own horror theme? Like when somebody walks into your, we're gonna call it my ring. Imagine somebody walks into your my ring and it's all dark and gloomy and the lights start flickering and you're imagine how crazy that shit would be, bro. People start getting freaked out. I'm not going to his ring. Damn, bro.
Well, imagine you get to the main roster, Motherfuckers got perks and shit. I don't know about that though. Them perks will be
Whoa.
OD. Like that'll be OD. You get to the main roster and like certain people. Like let's say they make it extremely difficult to get it though. So like
you talking about like perks, or you talking about perks?
Like actual perks, like not paybacks, but actual perks. But let's say like you can't get that unless you like. I'm talking your level. You're like I'm talking max level, like
or perkies. Perks or
hey
perkies?
Man, hey listen, man, hey.
What are you talking about, bro?
To each his
now,
song.
what do you? I'm just trying to make sure, bro. What are you talking about here?
If you want to get all perk England,
we're not.
We're talking. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
What are you talking about here?
Hey.
Because you said perks.
All I'm saying is Kurt Angle was doing his thing.
Because you said perk and my eyebrows started rising slowly like The Rock. I had to make sure that you was talking about the right thing.
Hey, man. All I'm going to say, Kurt Angle had a reign of terror with that motherfucker.
We getting a lot of new people in here. Shit. Treehouse 2025. That Montaigne dude. Armand. Pickled Tomato. Damn. Oh, I remember Bebo.
Yeah, we got some new folks up here for sure.
Hey, all y'all that do to the chat, man. Subscribe,
viewers, man. Yeah, I might as well hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting it like there's nowhere else.
That's what I'm saying. We're over here providing you with this late ass stream and talking about this game at goddamn midnight, going on 1 a.m. Come on, bro. It wasn't even intending to make this live stream that long. To keep it real, bro. It was going to do an hour tops.
Like an hour.
Yeah. But it's what we do over here, man. And best believe, January 28th, you are not going to want to miss this, because I'm telling you, bro. We're going to go back to this. We're going to go back to the page, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you better hope that your information is correct wherever you got it from.
Well, I'm putting your face in that thumbnail, boy, if this shit is not facts.
I'm about to say, hey, I don't... Hey, you the one
who... man, yeah. I'm going to have to get that thumbnail, boy. I'm going to have to get his face right there, locked and loaded for this shit.
Like, bro. Where's it at? Yep, right here.
He said, y'all always say that. What we always say?
Yo,
unknown. But I ain't know, he was killing me with that shit. WWE 2K.
What the WWE 2K25 is gonna be the best 2K.
WWE 2K.
It's gonna be the best WWE. You gonna see Goldberg, you gonna spear.
Right, but that radio station shit is still lingering, but WWE 2K, I'm telling you right now, it's confirmed. I don't speak rumors, I speak facts.
Let me tell you something. I've been in the game since 2008. Yeah.
I got connections. Let me tell you something. When I say we gonna get my park for WWE 2K25, and trust me, we getting a my park for WWE 2K25.
Like they took a page of the NBA 2K book and they're doing the same thing for WWE 2K.
Now, I understand y'all been getting the same game from WWE 2K for the last 10 years, but this is going to be the year when we get a different game from WWE 2K. Mark my words. Come back to this video January 28th.
It's like, all right, bro. Like, hey, I'm not saying you a truther. Hey, Drake and Josh, I ain't calling you a truther. I ain't saying you a liar. I'm not saying you a truther. But, bro, this is your video. This is not our video. This is your video, bro. This is what you said, bro. WWE 2K25 officially introduces My City to the game and intergender matches. Oh my God, best WWE 2K ever. You not only said that on YouTube, you said that on Twitter too. Like, bro, you doubling down on it. When somebody tried to comment and call your ass out, what happened? You said, I don't speak rumors, I speak facts. Like, dude.
Well, I'm about to get all of that shit, boy. I promise you, every last bit of that is gonna be in the thumbnail, boy.
Do you understand the severity of this, my guy?
Bro, man, I'm telling you, two things are gonna happen. One of the two things are gonna happen, bro. You either finna take the biggest fucking L, or you about to gain instant credibility in this community, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have never in my life been anxious for WWE news since WWE 2K22. I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm keeping it real, bro.
Thunder, shout out. I said shout out. Yeah, shout out Ace Thunder again for another $2 super chat. Imagine they drop My Faction, Fix, Universe, and Music. I'm telling you, bro, like the soundtrack. We need a better soundtrack, hands down. Like no
Oh
debate
yeah,
about
bro.
that
I'm not trying
whatsoever.
to. I'm not trying to log in, bro, because that's just gonna ruin my mood automatically. I want to be in a fighting mood, bro. I'm not gonna be in no fighting mood by logging in. Oh shit, 2K25. Let's see what we got. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Get it, sex? No, bro. I want to be in a fighting mood. I want to be like, yo, you standing across from me. This is the end game for you. I'm not finna get turned by that, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, this music soundtrack been absolutely ass. Like I either mute the soundtrack as soon as the first thing I ever do when I get on these games, bro, I mute the soundtrack, or I just go to the jukebox and I just get like a couple of OG wrestlers themes like Triple H or some shit playing in the background. Like that's it. But like other than that, soundtrack that shit has been ass for a long time now. Like they tripping hard. Hell, even back on 2K14, the soundtrack was ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. We haven't had a good soundtrack since the SVR days. Yeah, I really wish they would include that shit in the game, bro. Custom soundtrack that actually used to be in 2K14. If
Boy,
you didn't,
what?
for y'all that didn't know that,
Because I
like they
remember.
had, like I'm not sure if it was a custom soundtrack, but you used to be able to put a custom song on your intro,
Hell
bro.
yeah, because I remember vividly, bro. I mean, I don't think you were able to use it online, but I remember vividly. I plugged up my MP3 player, bro, and I literally got Stare Without Care by MURS, and I put that shit into 2K14. I was not on the soundtrack, bro. I put that song on there.
Yeah, that shit was too dope. It's crazy how we had all that shit all them years ago, but right now, it's like just straight nosedive to fucking the dumpster, nigga. That shit is just like,
Yeah, licensing would be like really expensive. It'll cost them a fortune, but like, bro, if they came out and they said that they announced an agreement between Apple Music and Spotify to allow their playlist to be synced with WWE 2K. Holy shit, that's a game changer, bro. But I don't think they'll ever do that. I don't think
I
they'll
wish,
do
boy,
it.
I really wish, but I would literally have the SVR 06 soundtrack in my game. I would literally have that whole soundtrack, bro.
But yeah, bro, it's goddamn man. 12:46. Y'all got any questions or anything before we head out? Cause this was a long ass stream, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like we went
Hell
in
yeah.
depth
So
with
if
this
y'all
shit,
got any
bro.
questions to ask, 29 viewers in here, hey man, we getting ready to go ahead and get the fuck up out of here. So if y'all got any last questions, I suppose you hop in this chat, especially if you haven't been active, you just been watching. If you got any questions to ask, now is your chance to really shoot that question before we get up out of here, man.
What y'all got? They finna interview us like they interview Rey Mysterio for 2K22 when they could ask him anything. What's your favorite food?
Boy, well, I remember that dumbass shit.
Oh my god.
Do you like coffee in the morning? Are you a coffee person, Mysterio? I'm just like, all right, bro. You clearly don't have any real questions. You clearly don't know about shit. Like,
Boy, what?
bro.
Giving him a runaround. Who's your favorite soccer player? I'm like, bro, there's no way you asking this Hall of Famer this, bro. There's no way.
Man, let me see. Do you think brother really telling the truth?
Time will tell.
Yeah, man. I don't think he's lying, but I don't think he's telling the truth, bro. Honestly,
That's what
I'm
I'm
50-50 on
saying.
that
Like,
shit.
I
Like,
don't
that
want to
shit is
call
down the
him.
middle with me. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm 50-50. Like, I don't want to call him a liar, but I don't want to call him a truther. But it's like, I don't. It's just, it seems so hard to believe, bro.
the
Like,
only credibility I'm
yo,
giving him, the only credibility that I'm giving him is that he actually, you know what I'm saying, talks to Brian Williams. Like, he knows this guy personally. That's the only credibility that I'm going to give him. But outside of that, there's nothing else to fucking, you know what I'm saying, to hang
that's what
on
I'm
to.
saying. And it's like, it's the fact that nobody else is saying anything, bro. Not even like there's not even because there's always that one person besides Hip Hop Gamer. There's always that one person who always likes to leak some shit. Even we don't have those people, bro. The people who always like leak the cover or whatever. Those people We don't even have one of those. It's literally just hip hop gamer and hip hop gamer only with the sauce, bro. That's another reason why I'm just like,
Got A Stunner with another $2 super chat. I host online matches, ACW No Mercy on PlayStation. Boy, how that work, bro? Because I know damn well you're not getting no matches done. You're not connecting the shit. No, let me stop playing. But shit, hey, maybe one day we gonna be in that on them online matches you be hosting, boy.
oh yeah,
If 2K allows it.
that's what I'm saying. But that's another thing
He's
too,
lying.
bro.
He showed himself talking to Brian Williams and started making up shit.
But that's another thing too, bro. It's like you showed an old interview of you and B Will, and you also basically cut up the interview, and then you said "I hope" at the end. So that's kind of like bringing down
That's
my
what I'm
hopes.
saying. Like, bro, that was the eye opener for me. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't even catch him saying that. I thought the first time I clicked on it.
that's
last
what I'm
night.
saying. He snuck it in
Well,
there. He
he
was like,
said,
"I hope." I'm like, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you snuck that shit in. How you gonna say, I hope this is what you were talking about, and then say officially confirmed, then go to the comment sections and say, I speak facts, not rumors.
Yeah,
But you just said you hope that shit is true. Like, you gotta make sense, bro.
that's what I'm saying. But we gonna see, bro. We got a few more days, bro. We gonna see, bro. What, 2 weeks?
Yeah, that shit is in like 2 weeks, boy.
Yeah, we finna see, bro. Hey, let's see if
We
Ace
gonna be there,
Thunder
though.
gets his birthday wish. Let's see. Damn, bro. But I could. Oh my goodness. But y'all just know whether it happens or it doesn't happen. Just know you about to see some shit on this channel on the 28th because I'm telling you, bro.
He said,
Let
if y'all
this
could
not
create a wrestling
happen, bro.
game, if y'all could create a wrestling game, what would y'all call it? I'm gonna just call it wrestling.
Wrestling 1,
Now let me
Wrestling 2,
chill.
Wrestling 3. Now let's
Hey,
call that
boy, Kenny
wrestling.
Bomb.
Real wrestling.
Yeah, shout out Kenny Bomb in the chat, $10 super chat. Cook that up, fellas.
Cook that shit up,
Hey, we
boy.
appreciate it for sure. Yeah, we've been cooking this shit all night, boy.
Hell yeah.
And had
Yeah.
like 30 fucking million ideas. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I just like I want this shit to be true, bro, because like this is like how many times have we said it, bro? Like us as a WGC, like we really have not really like had a moment to come together unless it's like something negative where 2K fucked up. But like if we have our own universe where all of us can interact with each other and do some crazy shit, like bro, that's an opportunity for the community to grow as a whole, not just Unsanctioned TV, but the community as a whole. I guarantee you, bro, there's people who have never played online before or people who don't necessarily like playing online. But if you told them and you actually presented us with a city of our own, I guarantee you, bro, there's going to be a lot of content creators that are going to start that shit and a lot of future upcoming content creators that are going to start their channels because of that shit. I guarantee it, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, the content that we would get in this community if they actually incorporate this mode into the game is going to be crazy because it's going to be online based.
Yeah.
So everyone that doesn't even play online, they're going to be in this mode. Like literally, that mode is going to be huge, bro. Like a huge portion of this community is going to be in that mode. Cause like I said earlier, once you finish Showcase, My Rise, My Career, there's nothing left to do. But if there's this huge open world game, you can go. It has crossplay, all that, bro. Literally everyone's going to be on that. And it's going to be
That's what
endless
I'm
content.
saying. Like 2K, like you have the opportunity to get back in good graces with the community. And let's just say it doesn't happen with 2K25, but let's say you confirm, like you, 2K, you confirm that it's going to be in 2K26. Hey, guess what? It's a year late, but we'll be on board. But all we're saying is you have to find ways to keep people engaged with this game because the last few years, like, it seems like the drop off is quicker and quicker and quicker with each 2K game. Like 2K24 died like it was no tomorrow, bro. And you not fixing this shit or every patch not working properly, it just killed the hype even more. You know? And these are your next megas, people that literally represent your company that's saying, I'm going to uninstall this shit. You don't have a problem with that, 2K? You got to make these games fun again, bro. You got to.
I'm saying, like your own, like your people in that program. Like I've heard several of them say the same thing. Like, hey man, I got bored of this game very quickly. Like that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like that shit is a problem. Like
Like,
there's a
bro.
reason there's a massive decline in content in this community, bro. Like we have nothing to post.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing to post. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't keep making content for wrestling for 2K games when they don't really have anything to really make content on. Like we're not gonna be sitting around posting my faction content. Half of the community doesn't even want my faction in the game.
That's what I'm
Showcase
saying.
is honestly nothing to post content about. It's all the same thing, the same objectives every single year. It gets boring, and people really only play it just to unlock certain attires or certain superstars. You know, like that's it. They don't. No one plays Showcase. At least most people don't play Showcase because they love Showcase. Like it's strictly to unlock character. Like even I went through Showcase before, just because I wanted to unlock a certain attire that I couldn't get without playing Showcase.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was done with it. So I mean, no one's posting content for Showcase. You got your select few that post content for my faction, but I mean, no one really cares about my faction for real. Most people want it out of the game. My career, I feel like that shit is honestly just kind of dull, stale to me. Honestly, I don't really care for my career. Like, I'm more of an online guy anyway. But if my career was actually a fun storyline and had branching storylines to where everything mattered, if you lose a match, you lose that match, and it's going to significantly impact your next. You know what I'm saying? The next route you take, and there was multiple ways you could play that game out, that whole story mode. I'd be willing to play it, but it's really just one straight path, to be honest, and it's just not fun. You know what I'm saying? I used to see so many videos, universe mode episode 323. Like, where is that? Like, I feel like you don't even see that many videos anymore with the universe mode, like, because the mode it's not doing good, and the year after year they're just not delivering. So that's more content not being made because universe mode fucking sucks, in my opinion, and it seems like the vast majority of the community also feels the same way. My career is pretty boring to me. My rise, I mean, I honestly don't even see the point of having a my rise and a my career. Like I feel like you just need to scrap one and combine something together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we don't have a reason to constantly put content out for this game, bro. There's nothing there.
I mean,
But
we just
you incorporate this whole my city thing that we're having this supposedly this rumor from Hip Hop Gamer, which I really hope you deliver because you talking crazy.
I hope so.
Like if that actually is a real thing, then yeah, like we got something to work with.
Like,
And we
come
can
on,
start,
bro.
you know what I'm saying, really seeing the light actually get shot. And that's if 2K does it, if they deliver that mode correct the first
That's
time
what I'm saying,
around.
because it's not just, just having the game mode on there. It's what are you going to do to keep that shit alive all the way till March of 2026? Like, that's the common goal, bro. Because you don't want a scenario where we get in the city, we start leveling up our player, then we realize, damn, this is like an open world version of my faction. We get bored of that shit within like a week or two. You don't want that shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Not to mention what I said earlier, bro. They still got a lot of things they got to work out because nobody wants to be grinding in this whole city crap. And then next thing you know,
Oh, yeah, imagine like,
patch fucking 42 and your shit's wiped.
oh yeah, imagine like you lagging with every step in the city. Like, bro, I'll be so turned off. Like, oh my
Boy,
god, bro.
what? Imagine you in the middle of a championship match, boy, in my city, and your shit just disconnects. Like, come on, bro.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
lose your whole belt. That shit disconnected.
Well, I mean, that'll make for some funny moments live, like fuck. But still, bro,
Boy,
it's
what?
like,
Like with 2K, if 2K incorporates this mode, they have no choice but to tighten everything up, bro. Like they have no choice, or they're gonna get backlash like crazy. Like
that's what I'm saying.
2K can incorporate whatever they want into the game, bro. They could give us 100 new match types. They can completely fix the gameplay and actually make it feel like pro wrestling. If your game is just not working, it's lagging like crazy. Your game is constantly crashing. You're dropping patches that completely wipes the data away after like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? People making characters, downloading shit off CC, and then all of their characters are bald and they can't use certain. You know what I'm saying? If all that shit's still going on, your game it's going to be a failure at the end of the day. Like if they don't get that shit in order, nothing else they do is even gonna matter. This whole my city, it's not gonna matter. If they fix the gameplay, it's not gonna matter. If they fix the servers, it ain't gonna matter if your game is constantly crashing and we're losing our data. Our characters are going bald. We got like 80 created characters, and next thing you know, you can't even use half of them because their entire just got corrupted data on it because you dropped the patch that fucked everything up. Like, it's not gonna matter, and nobody's gonna want to have to keep on restarting from scratch 7 months down the line because you can't deliver a game that actually works correctly the first time around.
Not to mention the layers limit and all that, all the limitations and shit. But yeah, we can go on and on, bro. Like, damn, 2K, like y'all really like this has to be the one, bro. This has to be the one, bro. Like I'm just,
yeah, not to mention, go ahead.
and I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like this is going to be lingering for a minute, bro. Like I'm going to be thinking about this until we get to that day, like, cause this just pops out of left field, bro. Like, why are you? You know what? Let me look this shit up, bro. Cause I'm getting curious now. Hip Hop Gamer WWE 2K. It was like, why am I seeing this, bro? Okay, so I see reviews, I see gameplay. Okay, all I see is reviews and gameplay. That's all I see is reviews and gameplay. But I don't see anywhere where you're leaking some wild 2K shit until yesterday, bro. Like, what's...
Yeah, but it's a head scratcher, and it kind of opens my eyes because you're fairly silent about this, you know what I'm saying, about wrestling games. So for you to just disappear into the fucking shadows, and then you come out of nowhere.
Thank you.
With something like this.
like this
like,
shit's kind of sus, bro. It's kind of sus. Like, what's...
A part of me wants to believe it, but a part of me
changed?
is like, dang, like, bro, you came out of thin fucking air with this shit. So it's like,
that's what I'm saying.
there's
like,
a part of me that's like, maybe it's true, because like when you got 2K shooting themselves in the foot, because 2K is really shooting themselves in the foot.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they're risking it.
Yeah, like a part of me kind of like would kind of lean towards it. Like, let's say only like a select few people knew it, but let's say Hip Hop Gamers was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. You know, 2K, I'm not saying giving him the green light, but just saying, oh, you know, I didn't want you to do that, but you did it anyway. You know, it's like just putting people on game, you know, being like, this is, you know, this is the game to bring you back. Because they, like you said, they shot themselves in the foot a million times, but just saying, hey, players, we got your back this time around. You know, getting that. Because you know how it is, bro. Occasionally, there's always that one person they get that they're just like, yo, yeah, that huge energetic person. Then everybody else starts to follow along. You know how it is, bro.
Yeah, but it's like, what was I finna say? Yeah, I'm just like, then I'm saying 2K, they're setting themselves up too, because if you're gonna go around and say this is gonna be the breakthrough year,
yeah,
and with game changing features, and then this guy comes out of nowhere and then mentions this, which would absolutely be a game changing feature and a breakthrough. Like there's almost it's a correlation there to why I would partially believe it, but then another part of me is like, no fucking way. Cause like, so it's like, bro, like with 2K having those two fucking terms right there, breakthrough and game changing, he comes out of fucking thin air with this shit. So it's like, there could be a correlation there to where this could be possibly true, but at the same time, bro, like I said, bro came out of fucking nowhere with this shit. So it's like, I don't know what to believe. And honestly, like, I don't believe it, but I don't know. I'm
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I partially do, and then I partially don't. But I have a more of a wait. I'm a wait and see.
That's what I'm saying. It's more of a wait and see approach. Like, y'all in the chat, like Montaigne earlier. Montaigne, we're not calling him a liar. We're not calling him a truther. But we're just saying, as of right now, we don't believe it until we see it. Now, when we see it, and if it's actually there, then cool. Hey, you were right. Round of applause. You were the first one to break the news, and you got thousands more fans that are going to be fucking with you now. But as of now, we not finna sit here and get overjoyed. Wow, oh my goodness. Then that day comes, bro, fuck, man, we ain't get no city. We don't get no energy in it. Like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that, bro. Because it's better to have low expectations and get the shocker on the 28th. So you could be like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. than to sit here and get your expectations, riled up and everything, and to not get anything. Stay
but he
grounded
did.
and keep your expectations low so you will never be disappointed. And that comes with all forms of life, whether it's video games or whatever.
But he did spark up a lot of curiosity though. So like he did that video that he put out that's gonna have a
Oh
lot more
yeah,
people clicking
yeah.
watching
That
that
like
video.
that's what I'm saying.
Whenever
Like
2K
that's
releases,
that's a lot of more eyes on 2K. That's a lot more eyes.
and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying
correct.
like you just brought like 2K already brought my eyes on them when they said breakthrough year and game changing
That's what I'm
features.
saying. New
Like y'all
heights and
already
all this
brought
shit.
eyes
I'm
down
just
for that
like,
statement.
okay.
Then you got this guy coming out saying this bullshit. So now that shit is finna get even double the eyes for this fucking video that he put out. And it's like he knows Brian Williams personally. So there's no way that Brian does not know that he put this video out at this point. You know what I'm saying? We already got people covering this shit now. And I'm pretty sure they see people making this video. Oh, it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Then the way he's talking, bro, in that comment section saying that this shit
That's what
is
I'm saying. Like,
facts,
bro,
it's
that
like
man
you
sounds
doubling down on
overly
this shit,
confident.
bro.
Like he's saying that shit is a lock. Like no pun intended. Like there is no way that
You know what
it's
I'm
not
saying?
true.
And I just don't
All
trust
right,
2K
bro.
from delivering mediocre ass games for the last 10 years. And all
That's
of
what
a
I'm saying.
sudden,
You
we
saying
get a
all of a
breakthrough year.
sudden this company is turning a new leaf and it's like, okay, city, here you go. Intergender, here you go. Like
And then on top of that, it's like,
what?
how long would it take for them to make this mode? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, unless they've been
That's what I'm saying.
working on
Unless
this
they've been
mode for a
working on it for
long
like the
time and
past 2 or
they're
4
just,
years.
huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like unless they've been working on this shit for the past 2 to 4 years without us knowing, then yeah. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, unless they've been working on this shit for a long time and we just never knew about it. You telling me within 1 year, y'all finna include my park for wrestling games, and that shit is going to deliver on all levels.
that's
And
what
y'all
I'm
did this shit in
saying.
1 year? Like, all right, bro. Like this seems like something. This seems like a mode that they had to have been working on for a few years now, and now they're ready to. You know what I'm saying, introduce it to us. But there's no way you've been working on this mode for only like up to a year at the max, and this shit is ready to get released.
Who knows, bro? I'm definitely skeptical of scratching my head. I'm doing all the above, bro. I don't know, bro. It's like
I'm
I
saying
want it to be
we'll
true,
see,
but
bro.
it's just so hard to believe. Like I
Like
don't know.
I'm more intrigued now. Like I'm more anxious now for the next 2K game or just the news more than I have been in a long time, bro. Only because of this bullshit. Cause I'm really curious to see if this is actually legit.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm
But
gonna just tell you. I'm gonna just tell you this right now. If I'm just keeping it real, bro. If the 28th comes and everything he said ends up being a bold-faced lie, just know the hype for 2K25 is gonna significantly drop because then we know for sure it's going to be the same exact game as 2K24.
I'm saying like I don't even want to say it'll be the same game, but that will be a letdown if this shit is not true. But I'ma still lean on 2K to sit there and stand on business when they say game changing features in a breakthrough year. So if we don't get this, I'm still be watching and be like, okay, well if we ain't getting my city, what the fuck else is going to be game
That's what I'm
changing
saying.
at breakthrough? Like
I,
what
like,
else?
like I'm not
are they
gonna
gonna
lie,
include?
bro. If he goes 2 for 3, because I do think we get the Bloodline showcase. I do think we get that. Roman Reigns is the cover star, so I think he's right about that. But if we go 2 for 3, we get no city, but we get intergender matches and we get the Bloodline showcase. Hey, intergender matches is a
And
major W. I'm not gonna lie.
and
But you
even then, like if he goes 2 for 3 and we get bloodline showcase and intergender, I personally won't even look at it for 2 or 3 because I personally won't give a fuck about a bloodline showcase because I don't care about showcase, bro.
but like
Like all
bro. But like imagine if they actually put their heart and soul into this shit and it
but do
felt
you
like
really
what you
think they're gonna put their heart and
No,
soul
no,
in
I'm just saying,
in a
bro.
bloodline showcase?
I'm just saying, just imagine if they put their heart and soul into this shit like they did with the actual product IRL and how great this shit has been. Like, just imagine, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like the only way I'll play a showcase is if that shit resembles anything close to Beat the Street. That's the only way I'll probably care. Like if I go in a show, like if they actually take a different approach and it's not the basic, get his body to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
moderate,
you have to give us.
and then you get a cutscene with solo fucking. You get an actual cutscene with like somebody running outside. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
if
saying.
it's like that shit is an L. That shit is an
Yeah,
L.
like you got to get rid of that slingshot tech, all that shit. Like you
Like, they
got to
gotta get
give
rid
us
of
a
it, bro.
legit like OP ass Roman Reigns, bro. Like you got to make this dude like a fucking juggernaut. Like really make it like, oh shit, I'm playing against the tribal chief. And if if it's not necessarily in the story mode, you got to at least have what we've been talking about, the beat the chief mode. Or if you don't want to do it with Roman Reigns, hey, like I was saying with the city, it's a great way to implement your new game mode. Imagine if we had take it back to the WWE 2K19 2K Towers with AJ Styles, or 2K14 with Beat the Streak. Imagine if Cena's last and final match, you had to beat a really, 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 really OP ass Super Cena. And I'm not talking about a goddamn invisible John Cena that we had in 2K23. I'm talking about a legit unit John Cena. Like he would never fucking go down. He cooked out of everything, bro. And if you complete that, your name got on the leaderboard and you could look at it on the billboard in the city, and you got a care package. You got, let's say, I don't know, 500k VC. You got John Cena shoes, limited edition. John Cena shirt, limited edition. John Cena armband, limited edition. John Cena hat, limited edition. And let's say on the shirt, it was limited edition and it was special because on the front, it said, I'm trying to think.
Man, you think they finna do all that?
No, let me talk about it. Let me cook. What about what about on the front? It said the last time is now, and on the back it said, I defeated Super Cena or whatever. I defeated the Cena challenge, and it had your gamer tag under that shit. That'd be the coldest way to go out, bro. That'd be the coldest way to go out.
Yeah, it'd be fucking nice, but man.
But yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up,
2K?
but we just putting ideas
Hell
in.
nah. If anything, I think if we were to get anything like that, John Cena wise, bro, that shit wouldn't even be till next year, bro. I think he'll do his farewell tour, and then 2K26 they could give him a showcase or something.
But it's not. But I'm not even saying a showcase because they just did that
like,
shit with 2K23. I'm saying like
not a showcase.
I'm saying just one live service moment for him for his last and final match. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think we're gonna get anything like that until 2K26 after John Cena does his farewell tour. I think next year we'll get something like that, bro. Like something for John Cena. But I think this year is gonna be more so for Roman and the Bloodline. But next year, 2K26 will make sense to actually have a John Cena kind of mode like that, where you have to like defeat this old John Cena shit. I don't think we're getting that this year, because let's be real, bro. I don't think we're getting live service.
But it's not
like,
even. It's not even necessarily a mode, bro. I'm just saying, like, cause isn't this like I said, his final fucking run? So I'm saying, like, when that last match gets announced, bro, they say, okay, this is it, bro. This is it for Cena. You throw that shit up there, boom, boom. You play the match, and it's done. I'm not talking about like a whole goddamn showcase or a whole mode. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm just saying, one special moment where you get to unlock all this shit for the one time. That's all I'm talking about.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Especially with 2K24. That's the 24 basically shit. With 2K25, like right there on the cusp of coming out. I don't know what are the odds of them actually doing that shit. Like I think we're set. I think we're set with this Roman shit, bro. Like I really don't think we're getting nothing John Cena related until next year after he completes his farewell tour this year. I think possibly next year we might get something like that, bro. I don't think they're gonna do that shit this year, especially with us being this close.
Yeah, like even if we don't get that special package, pause. At least keep up to date.
Pause for everything now.
Really, keep up to date. With some of the attires, like he just had the last time is now when on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. That'll be cool to have that shit in the game because 2K is gonna be outdated as fuck when it comes to attires. But if we could stay up to date with attires in the universe, my universe, that'll be cool. Go in the shop.
Yeah,
like you
my
can
universe would be perfect. That's where you would do that shit at if they incorporate this mode, like how they constantly updated my faction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
scrap my faction, bro, and put all this shit into my city.
Yeah, like you can't tell me what 2K isn't capable of if you literally, bro. You literally see it right here, bro. every single day, every single week, all they're doing is posting my faction shit. Look at this shit, bro. You go to their media, it's nothing but my faction. Literally. This is their one of the holy shit. This is one of their most recent posts. Nothing but my faction. So you telling me you could do this every single week and we can't get updated shit from my universe, updated attires? You know, like I said, a mask for Penta, you know, just anything. It could be small stuff, it could be big stuff. Pause. But like I was saying, you know, give the people what they want.
But they don't do that.
We know.
And we really
You're lying.
Man, this probably have to be the most fantasizing ass year we've had, boy. God damn. And it's crazy, like that one fucking rumor got folks fantasizing this fucking hard.
That's what I'm saying. I guarantee,
Boy,
bro. I just got a
hip-hop
feeling,
gaming, this
bro.
shit is on you, boy.
I guarantee we just wasted, man. How long have we been live, bro? We done wasted a good 3 to 4 hours, bro.
Shit, damn near shit 2.5 hours on that bit.
Yep, we wasted 2 hours and 35 fucking minutes, bro. I swear, bro, if the 28th comes, oh my God, bro, if the 28th comes, and I see that tweet has disappeared, that video has disappeared. Oh, I'm sorry, hip hop gamers. It ain't true. Gotcha. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But I'm about to say,
Ooh,
I'm gonna trim that video when he was like, I'm gonna trim that one part of the video when he said, "This is confirmed. My park is going to be WWE." I'm about to trim the fuck out of that. And if this shit is not real, I'm putting that shit starting the very start of the next video, boy.
Yo, what's up?
I'm trimming the fuck out of that. Like, boy, I'm putting your ass on blast, boy.
Alright, nah. Just saying. And also, before we head out, I'm gonna say one last thing about 2K themselves, then I'm gonna head out, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about y'all. Holy shit! TikTok plans to shut down immediately in the U.S. on Sunday when the ban takes effect. App will not work even if it's installed. Ooh, yo, that is insane. But anyways, like I was saying,
Shit, I'm glad I never gave a fuck about TikTok, boy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I never used that fucking app. Now, for everybody that actually loves that app to death and fucking, you know what I'm saying, made some money for themselves off of that shit, built the platform. Now, I feel for all y'all. I feel for all of y'all 100%. Like, that shit fucking sucks. But, like, for me personally, like, that's not gonna affect me personally. 'Cause, like, I never really used that fucking app in the first place. But, goddamn.
yeah, that's man, y'all just shit, bro. Y'all just ruined a lot of fucking careers. Some people just literally built their careers off that shit. Their revenue comes from that shit. So that's honestly sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't saying, like,
You
that
stop
shit is
in a
fucked
bag,
up for
bro.
everybody that built type of whole platform off
Yeah.
TikTok. Like, that shit is fucking cooked,
That
boy.
shit is sad, bro. But yeah, before we head out, I'm gonna say this last thing because we talked all about hip hop gamer. So I'm gonna direct my attention back to you, 2K, for one last time. You say the rumored date is January 28th. What are you going to be doing after January 28th, and what are we going to get on January 28th? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't appreciate this marketing rollout. The last time you dropped something was some fucking weak ass screenshots on January 6th, and I'm not gonna lie, the screenshots look good, okay, but that's not what this is all about. The people are wondering, what are the game modes going to be like, and what is the gameplay going to be like? Is the gameplay going to have any improvements? You haven't dropped anything. You're literally going zero dark 30. You're going silent. So once we get to January 28th, are you going to start rolling the red carpet out and really giving us shit back to back to back? Because this spoon feeding shit is honestly whack as hell, bro. You gotta speed it up a little bit, 2K. The game comes out in March.
Because once the 28th hits, bro,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
that's only 3 days. That's only 3 days left of January.
Yeah,
And the next thing you know, it's gonna be February, and we all know. Let's just be real. We all know that 2K20, I was gonna say 24. We all know that 2K25 is coming out that first week of March.
Yep.
So after this reveal on the 28th, we practically only have a month before release. So we're gonna need more information. We're gonna need more information.
Yeah, we're going to.
We're gonna need more. We're gonna need more gameplay. We gonna need more than a screenshot and a cover
Yep,
reveal.
don't.
We gonna need more than a fucking roster rating, overall rating. We gonna need more than that because after the 28th, y'all practically only have a month. So it's time to, you know what I'm saying, pick up the pace, start dropping some information about this game, especially if the 20th comes out and there is no My City and there is no gameplay and y'all just talking about the game. Like, we need something.
If even that, bro. Like, imagine the 28th comes and all we get is some whack ass 10-second trailer. No, 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 no. WWE 2K25.
Like,
You
what
know,
are they gonna do? Confirm a release date that we all pretty much know is
that's
probably
what I'm
gonna come out in
saying.
that first week? Like, if we keep up with it, like, bro, the game, it's been, unless they're gonna switch it up and it's not dropping until like the end of March, which I highly doubt is gonna happen. Because the last couple of years, it's been coming out that first week of March. So
Yeah.
if we're gonna base it off that, we already know the game's gonna come out that first week of March. And if you pre-order a certain edition, you're gonna get it 3 days early. So yeah, y'all really only got like a month after this this reveal. So
That's
hey,
what I'm saying. Like,
clock's ticking, bro.
like I don't just want no damn cinematic trailer on the 28th. Like, nah, bro. Unless it's gonna be like a 5-minute trailer with everything that's gonna be new. Unless it's gonna be that, I don't want it, bro. I don't want no 30-second trailer, no cinematic trailer of just superstars hitting finishers. I don't want that, bro. I want an in-depth trailer with everything that's gonna be new to the game. Cause like he was saying, look at his calendar. I'm gonna show you all front and center. Look at this calendar. Today is January 15th. When they plan to drop some info, as they say, is January 28th. Now look, one more week, you get to February 1st. You scroll down. February only has 28 days. Remember, y'all, 28 days. So you get through those 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and guess what? You're in 2K25 territory. You don't have long, 2K. Speed the fuck up. And it's not just coming from Us Nation TV, it's coming from the entire community. Speed it up, man. But yeah, with that being said, appreciate y'all for tuning in. We know it's been a long, dragging stream. We're shocked that we even got this many people in here in the first place. God damn. At this time of night. But appreciate y'all. Also appreciate the super chats. Appreciate that shit too, whether it's $1, $5, $10. Appreciate all y'all for the super chats, man. What you got to say?
Yeah, man. So we appreciate y'all popping out. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the most views we've had in a live stream in a hot minute. So I mean, we appreciate every view, everybody in the chat interacting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help us keep these streams going, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't easy without y'all. For sure. So, hey, we got 30 people up in here. If you haven't said anything yet, hey, hop in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Introduce yourself. You know, you ain't gotta be scared. It's probably not gonna happen though. I keep saying this every single time. Well, outside of that, I mean, hey, y'all know what to do next. If y'all fucking with the video, y'all fuck with the live stream, you been there from the fucking beginning to the end, and you know what I'm saying? If you fuck with it, you like the talking points, you fuck with the ideas we got, whatever else, the facts we be speaking, hey, you know what to do. Hit that sub box. This is what we do every time we go live on this bitch, man. Every single time. And stay tuned for the 28th. As long as, you know what I'm saying, everything lines up how it needs, we're going to be here on the 28th.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we go live during and actually do a live reaction to this so-called
I'll fuck around and turn all my nudies off everything so I can avoid spoilers. Literally fire that shit up later on in the day.
Yeah.
See what happens. But hey, we gonna see.
So I mean, if y'all want a real opinion, you know what I'm saying? Not no bullshit, and not folks that's scared that's really say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Tiptoeing across the fucking truth, all that bullshit. Y'all want it just straight. Y'all want it straight, coming from real fans like us, man. Like y'all, this is your place to be. This is the place to be. This is the channel to come to. Each and every time. And if y'all gonna be here for that too, when 2K25 comes out, we're gonna be here on that day too. Day one, we're gonna be here probably like maybe even on the 3rd. If it comes out on the 7th, for everybody, it comes out on the 4th. Certain pre-orders, hey, we gonna be here a day early. You know what I'm saying? We gotta catch that flight, hit up foreign territory, and we're gonna be here early as shit. probably before most people. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned.
How are you playing WWE 2K25 so early?
And those of y'all that know, y'all know we be on here mad fucking early on these reviews.
How you playing the game early, bro? Make that flight, nigga. Just make that flight, bro. Come on, bro. Just make the flight, bro. It's that simple. If you know, you know, bro. Make the flight. But yeah, with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn them damn noties on so you can get hit the bell so you can get them damn noties. We don't want no, man, I missed the stream, bro. Hit that damn bell so you can get them noties. With that being said,
yeah, man, these streams be crazy, bro. We be talking about all kinds of shit. You never know what happens. You know what I'm saying? Bro be going live on the P5 and shit, playing 2K, and you never know what happens on there. You see some wild shit. Folks be arguing on that bitch, all kinds of shit. Like, bro, it gets crazy. It gets crazy over there sometimes, for real. Like, you never know what you're gonna get in this channel. Like, nothing. We're called Unsation TV for a reason, bro. Nothing is planned out. This video was not planned out. We knew we wanted to talk about this shit. He literally got off work and was like, "Hey, bro, let's shoot this shit." We set that shit up. We ain't no tests. We ain't covering no talking points. We literally just went live and just went off the fucking top. Like, everything we said was just straight off the top, bro. Like, it's just a genuine conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is the place to be. I'm telling you right now, man. Whether we just talking about shit, whether we playing 2K or he's playing 2K, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on that shit soon. But outside of that, hey, this is the place to be, for real. Like, we deliver. I think we deliver some pretty good entertainment over here. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I feel like we have breath of fresh air in this fucking community for sure. Probably one of the most underrated YouTube channels in this community. I'm telling you right now. But hey, it's all good because eventually that time gonna come. And you know what I'm saying? We pulled like what, upwards 40 viewers tonight. Eventually that shit's gonna double up and it's gonna keep going, bro. And that's gonna be the goal. This shit gonna double up. Now, one of these days, it's gonna be 100 people in this bitch, 200 in this bitch, and then all the ideas that we got, cause y'all ain't seen shit yet with this channel. Like, this is just some, you know what I'm saying, some light shit we be doing. You know what I'm saying, light little streams. But this ain't shit compared to what we got in the pipeline later down the line in the future. This is only the beginning. So, hey, y'all just stay tuned for sure, man. It's gonna be a hell of a ride. But we appreciate y'all for coming out there though and just showing up, supporting the super chats, engaging in the chat with us, because we want y'all to engage with us. That's why every stream that I'm on, I always say, hey, bro, if you watching the video, you're not talking, hop in the chat, talk to us, interact, bro. Like, we chill as fuck. We answer as many questions as possible as we can. We respond. We might miss. I can't even talk. Holy shit, we might miss a couple, but for the most part, bro, we engage with our community, man. I say more than anybody else.
Nintendo Switch 2 to be revealed January 16th. Oh, fuck off. You've been saying it for
Oh yeah, bro, this shit gonna get crazy, bro. The day, I can already tell now, bro, the day like we start getting like 100 viewers in this bitch, 70 viewers, 80, 100, 200, 300, like when that day comes, and it's gonna come one day or another, like that time's gonna come, and y'all OGs that know how we are, that's gonna get crazy as hell, because you know there's gonna be some toxic motherfuckers in that chat. That shit gonna get crazy. That shit gonna get funny. The spaces that we be hosting when we let people come live on the panel and talk to us about whatever, I know one day that shit's gonna get crazy. Somebody probably gonna come in there and talk crazy as fuck to us, and that shit gonna get real fucking toxic. Hey, man. I remember that shit, but that shit was so damn funny. Hey, I don't know which one. I don't know if y'all seen that clip or not, bro. Wait, Dean Ambrose was there and he actually said that shit live on television.
That's how that goddamn chat gonna be.
But that shit. Yeah, that shit was so. I still can't believe he said that shit to this day, bro. But hell yeah, that chat gonna be real crazy, boy. For real. Just wait on it, man. Y'all, like I said, y'all know how we get. Y'all got a glimpse of that shit earlier when Montaigne came in there with that dumb shit, talking about some, bro, is it because you're black? Like, are you
That's
fucking
what I'm
serious?
saying, like, bro. And this
Like,
is just verbal shit.
black.
Like, I'm telling y'all, bro. Them folks who was talking crazy the other day, them folks that you be seeing, they be on the P5. I'm telling you this right now. If we both are on a PS5 day one, on 2K25 and we see those two fucking tags, those foreign tags pop up on our screen, you are about to see one of the wildest fucking debut live streams you have ever seen in this entire community, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling you, the day I get that P5, especially like I'm on that P5, bro. On day one, and 2K25 come out, and we run across those foreign dudes that y'all saw in that last live stream. Y'all finna see some real toxic shit. Y'all finna see some toxic shit, bro. That shit finna get crazy. That shit might last a long time too if we do anything like we did back on 2K23 when we were running matches like back to back to back, talking mad shit. Like that shit about to be mad. That shit finna be funny as hell.
What did Moxley do? This is what Moxley did.
He did exactly that, man. Now I really wonder what was going through his head, bro, when he heard them say that shit.
I would break. I'm sorry, bro. I would break. You don't hear that shit ever. You don't hear that shit ever, bro. I would break, bro. I would have to look away, look up in the stars, and be like, "No way, this motherfucker just said that shit." Look down for a minute, but like, I would have to break for a minute, dog.
Yeah, that shit was too damn funny, bro. Boy, that's probably never gonna happen again, boy. Them boys, took that moment. It was like, hey, we gotta do it.
What live television? Like, there's no way that man was in the middle of the ring. I wonder how was that conversation when they went backstage. Like, there's no way. Beat the nigga ass. Beat the nigga ass. Like, there's no way you said that shit live on Monday Night Raw, bro. Like, no way, dog. Like, what?
Boy, that's probably right next to Booker T, boy.
Boy, what? Tell me.
You did not just say that.
We take what we want, and we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Hell yeah, you said that word, boy. Live on the air.
That shit, boy.
They was laughing in the ring and everything. Like, they know they was straight trolling that shit.
What? But yeah, man, we finna head up out here. It's going on. It's already 1:30. Yeah, we finna head up out here. Appreciate y'all. Hey, share this shit, like this shit up. And if you tune in for the first 30 minutes, hey, on your lunch break, or you just chilling at the crib, go watch the rest of this shit tomorrow. But yeah, bro. That being said, it's Nation TV, and we out here. One love. God bless. See you in the next one. Peace. January 28th, 1/28/25. Hip Hop Gamer. All eyes are on you in 2K.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer.
You started this shit now. Like, hey,
Hip Hop
don't
Gamer.
get mad if this shit is not real and everybody comes at your fucking neck.
One last time for y'all. If y'all don't know who said that, it wasn't us, bro. We just all we doing. Hey, we are not the messengers.
You rocking with the GOAT of the game, Hip Hop Gamer.
That's who said it. It wasn't us.
Go to that part where he said, "This is going to be confirmed."
And let's go back to the messages. Go back to the comments. Let me go ahead and zoom in right quick. Just so y'all know that it wasn't us that said this, bro. Look, actually, I can confirm, bro. I don't do rumors. I do facts. See you on the 28th. So he's saying, hey, going to take back everything you said on the 28th because the city and the intergender matches are true. We didn't say this, bro. He said it.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to put all that shit in the thumbnail, boy. I will have his face and that statement right there. Perfectly cropped. Everything, boy. I will put that shit in the thumbnail on that review.
Yeah, we might not, bro. We might not be the only ones, bro. I think the whole community is better cook this motherfucker, bro. But like I said, bro,
I would send some people to his channel, but like, hey, go flame this motherfucker up.
But yeah, like I was saying, bro, I fuck with Hip Hop Gamer. He's really did a lot for gaming. Had a hell of a career as a gaming journalist since 2008. Like I said, that's my man's, bro. I've been watching him since I was a jit. I don't hate him, but I'm just saying if this is a sad attempt to bait the WGC and get clicks, I'm not fucking with that, bro. That's all this is. If it ends up being true, hey, cool, you just earned even more respect. But if this is false, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's fucked up. But yeah, man. Enough talking. We're gonna see it all eyes on the 28th in Hip Hop Gamer in 2K. We out here. January 28th. Write that date down.
Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer, January 28th.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Remember the name. Hip Hop Gamer.
Remember the name like Bilal Muhammad. Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer.
HIP HOPGAMER
to the motherfucking R.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip to the hop to the gamer.
Hip to the hip hop, hippity hip hop, you don't stop. Gamer.
Hip hop gamer. This truth better not be fake, or I'ma send the community to your fucking way, laughing at your fucking face. Hip hop.
January 28th. Be gone.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We out this bit. One love. God bless. Peace.
Can't wait.
January 28th. Oh my God.
Oh my God, we're getting in my
Oh my God. We're getting our energy matches.